On
And
that
to
note,
think that we're going on vacation together in 2 years.
on that note, welcome to the new episode of Eberron. I started recording.
First thing I knew about them wasn't their names, but that they give each other shit.
Hello, welcome. Thank you for
What's up,
watching.
man?
Thank you for sticking around.
What's up?
Welcome
Myself?
to yes.
What up?
Welcome us from the future. And maybe Joker. Yes,
And
we're
And blurry.
Blurry. We're back on the ship. Do you guys want to give a recap of what happened last time and your favorite NPC and the one that you hate the most out of all the NPCs currently on the boat?
The ship has
Jovi.
been found. Jovi.
I like Balthazar and this guy I took his clothes from. That's my favorite
He's
NPCs.
hogtied in the hotel with Callie.
Yes,
Exactly.
she can release some stress that way.
Yep.
But we looking back, we went on the train ride first,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
where we had some personal intentions, but then got pretty much targeted by half-elven, I would call them assassins directly.
They are.
Wanted to have the Oracle of War. We punched them in the face after they punched us in the face. And we made it to... I sadly forgot the name of the place.
Rope.
I'm very sorry. Yes, Rope. There...
Oh no!
What?
What did you do?
I closed the tab, and now everyone can see Willow's backstory.
Oh no.
Pause it right now! Pause it right now! Sorry.
Yes, enjoy my short writing. I once sent a DM like, how many fucking words was it? I don't remember. It was like almost 2,000 words of backstory.
It's okay.
Because
I was
no
gonna
notes.
type in the chat wrong. There you go.
Thank you.
That's how you spell it.
What was I? Yeah, we arrived in Road, where we
Yes.
talked about how we actually do get on boat, which was easy for Dumar and Uni because Dumar is a noble, and Uni was
Oh,
the
yes.
+1. But Ares had to punch some poor guy and took his clothes to act as a working guy on the ship.
Yeah.
I gave him some gold as apology. He's probably very happy at this point. Then we pretty much mingled on the ship to find the spy that was supposedly on the ship, or spies, as I personally forgot, but everybody else knew. We tried to pretty much just get information. That was the main part. We tried to talk to people and see if somebody is, like, obviously different, acting weirdly, maybe. We had the luck to actually see some things that were weird and found a letter. Or 2 letters. No, first we found 1 letter that was pretty much in code, which we deciphered. Found out that these spies are Olivier Volet and Cesaria Irstarin. One of them is the sister of a very high-ranking nobleman, I think?
Yeah,
Right?
so Cesaria is the daughter of the governor.
Yeah, exactly. And Olivier is just somebody, pretty much. We
Yeah,
don't know
Dumar
him.
didn't recognize his last name, but Dumar would know that the Earstarns are like the governing family of the capital of Freeland.
Yeah. No, but Olivier is like, he obviously has a noble name, but we didn't know who he was. Made some weird ass acting to get the little, like, Dumar acted very drunk to get the little note in his pocket from Olivier, and we found out that they belong together. The note and the letter we found. That there were 2 spies on the ship. Wanted to leave after a specific point. Somebody was about to get killed, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I want to point
Love
one
role
thing
play
out.
things.
Because you said that there were 2 spies on the ship, which you have confirmed. But you said that it was Cesaria and Olivier. But I want to point out that Cesaria wrote a letter to Olivier saying, "You are a spy, but so is she."
Oh, I'm sorry.
And not you are a spy, but so am I. So
My bad.
Cesaria could be a spy, but that's not something that you have confirmed as a group or denied as a group, basically. Like,
You
that
making
could be a
pancakes.
suspicion that you have,
Mm-hmm.
but she is the one who wrote you are a spy, but so is she. So,
Are you making pancakes?
no, I'm eating a little, what do you call this? Like a little papao.
What?
I have no idea what
Mayo.
the fuck it was.
What's a papao?
Papao!
Yes.
Like is it a bun? No, that's Phil.
It's
Yeah,
it's like a little bread with like meat in it.
It's a little bread boy with meat in it, and I eat it with mayonnaise. And I eat it with sans mayonnaise, because that's the best mayonnaise.
I don't like mayonnaise anyway. So.
I don't like you.
I don't like any sauce. It's fine.
No,
That is actually
great.
that's actually the wrong way of being fine. No, not liking any sauces. Triple disadvantage for the night, as Leva Bright said once.
Mhm.
Yeah, but we found out
So-
there is another spy on the ship, but we don't know who it is.
Yes.
And Olivier and I always forget the name. You have to look it up every time.
The girl?
Cesaria are
Cesaria.
supposed the girl, yes, Cesaria are they want to leave with the fireworks that are supposedly coming.
Yes. So as your group is sort of having this discussion and sort of recapping all the things you know so far, and the 2 secret messages that you found in the letters, you see that everyone is sort of gathering on this side of the ship. Like, I'm not gonna move everyone, but you know, you see everyone sort of gathering on this side of the ship. I have to scroll up to go to the right event, sorry. They have little sort of flower-shaped, like, it's not quite paper, but it's some form of, like, biodegradable, you know, flower-shaped stuff.
Cool.
And they write a wish on it. They put a candle down on it, and then they set it in the river, and then they sort of float off into the river. So it's sort of a biodegradable substance, so, you know, after a little while, the candle would sink. But at this moment, you sort of see various nobles, and even the guards and some of the servants sort of partake in this festival. Do y'all want to partake? Is there anything specific you want to do while sort of all the nobles and sort of staff are, you know, taking turns gathering around this side of the ship and sort of lowering their wishes into the water?
I want to make notice who doesn't do it.
Right.
Who's not doing it.
Do you want to keep an eye on someone specific? Or do you want to see in general who is not doing it? Because that's a hard bargain.
Because of the messages we have, I want to specifically look for female participants here who are not doing the wishy thing. Because we realize it's maybe a female spy.
Oh, okay. So make
Well,
a...
probably do the same.
Alright, so you can both make perception checks. Or one of you can make it with advantage.
Do we have any bonus to perception?
+3.
Go for it. Take advantage.
Okay, I guess I'll
I
take
need
the
to
advantage.
open my character sheet. Oops.
It's a 15 regardless.
Oh no.
Hmm.
We try.
Yeah, I'll say the 2 of you sort of position yourselves up here, overlooking the crowd a little bit more. Like you're on an elevated place, so the 2 of you sort of like lean over. You see these people are actually, you know, also doing the wishing thing, so it's just sort of the 2 of you in this moment on the top deck. Keeping an eye out, sort of pointing various people out. What's Willow doing?
I want to keep an eye on Olivier.
Alright. You notice, without making a check, that he goes into the office again.
Mm-hmm. I'll just casually keep outside of it.
So you just want to stand outside of the thing?
Yeah.
As you're just lounging there, Baltzar comes up to you. Says, are the toilets taken right now?
I don't know actually.
I assumed you were waiting for the toilet. I'm sorry to assume.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You can check.
Have we met before?
Yeah, you've
No,
met my
not
friend.
earlier tonight. But have you introduced yourself? I didn't quite catch your name. I
Oh.
think.
No, I've not. Yes, this
He's
is
gonna stare off into space. Well, all right then.
this, this is uni social anxiety. That's not.
Nothing but mischief.
It's all right. It's quite all right. I've met many people in my days. Most of them very antisocial. You know, people that like war, not good at talking. That's what we have war for.
Yeah, that makes sense actually. Yeah. But Willow, Lydander, very nice to meet you.
Oh. Are you here as a representative of your house?
No, actually, I haven't been there in a while now.
Yeah. Well, I hear they've sort of been trying out new sort of elemental things for the airships. Do you happen to know anything about that?
No?
No, well, you did say you haven't been there in a while, so it makes sense. It makes sense.
No.
Oh, is everything going all right between you and your family, Willow? Or would you prefer Miss Liram Dark? You know, I want to make sure that I'm polite if you want me to be polite, but you don't seem like the type of person that cares, to be honest.
I don't. Yeah, I think. No, I haven't seen my family in a while. I think no, I don't know where they are, actually.
Well, you see, Willow, an important thing to remember. If they wanted to reach out, they would. So if you want them to reach out, they will. Just keep that in mind. It's never too late to rekindle connections you feel are lost. Alright?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. And
The next is
and if you ever feel like you have no one, just remember that you have Uncle Balthasar. Now, I shall be on my way. And yes, you specifically, Willow, because we're kindred spirits. I can feel it. We're kindred spirits. You may call me Uncle Balthasar. No one else may. Don't tell your friends.
Okay, thank you.
He gives you like a shoulder pat. You see him almost want to go for like a little cheek pat, but then he's like, no, that's awkward. So he just goes for like a little shoulder pat, and then he sort of like takes his cane and stumbles off into the next awkward conversation.
Why are you making a war monster that adorable of a person? I want to have him as a party. Please give him to me.
Oh, he is my new character. You guys didn't.
Yeah, I want him.
Yeah, he is your new character.
If he's a DMPC, go ahead. I can stop playing if just you put him in.
At which point, Olivier exits and says, "Oh, Willow, I'm sorry. I mean, the toilet isn't currently taken. I don't know if you wanted to check."
No, I was just standing here.
All right. Did you already make a wish?
I have not.
He holds out his hand. Shall I accompany you? Sort of, he holds out his
She,
arm
like-
for you to like take it.
Yeah, and she just take it.
So he will walk you over. The gang up on top of the plank, as you're sort of watching over the crowd, is there anything you wanted to discuss while you're doing this, or just like look at that one? Maybe that one? No, she just went. No, I saw her do the, or like, is there anything else you want to discuss in this time?
I really don't know what we're supposed to do once we find out. Obviously, this Olivier guy is going to be killed or planned to be killed, so we need to figure out what we're doing once we find out. Do we just bolt after we know the information how we're supposed to, or are we actually going to help somebody? Even if we're going to help somebody, how do we know if it's the right one? Like, I'm way out of my league here. I deliver packages. I don't... Come on, you're way longer in this than I am.
You can see Dumar thinking for like a good couple of seconds, like, wait, but who's on our side out of those two? Who are we helping? Are we helping Oliviera? Or are we helping whoever he is trying to kill?
I don't know. Like I said, I'm a very like glorious delivery boy. I don't know. I'm supposed to look at, stay with you and know what you're doing. I don't know. This, and he's just like he doesn't even know what to say anymore.
Do you mean in like a spying thing or a babysitting thing?
A spying thing, like what? No, wait.
Wait, what?
Hey, babe. No. Obviously, I'm here to know what you're doing. Obviously, I told you that. But this is not right now. This is not the important thing. Who are we going against? Who are we going for?
Listen, I was sent here to find spy, and I just got one confess to me that it's a spy. He's gonna take like a step back, like, what is going on here?
I told you, I'm here to see what you're doing, and to notice, to inform my family about everything that's going on. It's very simple. I don't even know why I'm doing this, but I'm a babysitter. Just knowing what you're doing. So obviously you have something of value, that weird ass contraption. I don't even know what it is, and I don't care. I really don't care. But you guys helped me. You guys fought together, so we do have a bond, so I want to protect you. But this right now is normally not something I do. And you seem to know what you're doing, at least on a ship like this. But I don't know who to help once we know who all of the ones we look for are. And I spit on the railing.
Don't spit on the railing.
That wasn't on purpose. It just flew out of my mouth.
Is that a medical thing? Do you need help?
No, I just talk way too enthusiastically.
Oh, okay. Do you have a napkin to wipe that off?
Sorry?
Napkin. Do you have a napkin to wipe that off?
It was just a spittle. It's not the important part right now.
I mean,
It was just this guy that controls me that actually spittled on his table. Don't worry about it.
Throughout the following rest of the conversation, Dumar is gonna look at the spit constantly, like clearly worried about the thing that it is still there.
It was just once. It's not the important part right now. It's not Adventure 6. Aris is gonna spittle. Okay. What am I going to do once we know who the other spy is?
Well,
Are we just bolting? This is one I prefer, actually.
I don't think Baltic is the great idea. We were told to figure out what is happening, and we have barely any idea of what is happening. We just know that he's involved with the affair with her, and also he is spy number 1. But we still don't know spy number 2. And we frankly don't know which one is better for us. So one thing is keep an eye on Olivier for the rest of the night, but he seems like he's onto us already. I mean, I certainly cannot be around him right now, because he thinks I'm drunk as fuck.
I guess Willow has that covered.
Yeah, you guys
Just-
see Willow
just
walk
gonna-
out of here.
I think Willow got it covered there. But there
Okay,
must be
well,
somebody.
There's also spy number 2. We still
Yes.
don't know what decision Oliver is gonna make. Whether he is gonna bolt or try to kill his victim. If he tries to kill his victim, he's gonna lead us right into her, but we still don't know who her is. And that is risky. Because if he decides to abandon the mission and run away with his lover, then we are screwed because we know nothing. And he is away.
But the thing is, that's what I meant. Once we know who the other spy is, if we have that luck to see somebody who's actually going for Olivier, maybe, are we intercepting? Are we trying to help somebody of the two, or are we just going to step back, because we know who the people are that we're looking for?
I think it all depends who we found and who the spy actually is. Right now we don't know anything of their motives or what's going on.
I really don't have any problems with punching noblemen. So even if it's a noble, I'm gladly punching them out.
Oh, I would love to punch some of them as well. Jovi first.
Oh, that guy, yeah. I'm actually going to do that either way. So
Just before you do, please.
Not here.
I
Don't
will
worry.
have another punch. And not here. Yeah, that's of course I was gonna say not here. And not before our mission ends. Of course, that's what I was going to say. Yeah. Anyway, is it possible for me to try to recall anything about Oliver? Like, would I know his family or anything like that?
You did attempt a history check last time, but I will give you another
Okay.
one.
Oh, so I
You
can.
rolled a 13 last time, and you didn't remember anything about it then.
Sorry, I forgot about it. I don't know.
It's okay.
I don't know anything. Yeah, he's Oliver.
No, but
I
I'll
knew
say
that.
you know many of the other ones, but you don't know him.
Okay. Is there anyone in particular that I could be more familiar with to like have a good chance on starting a friendly conversation? Without the whole introduction part and like, yeah, we are both nobles. Like, I could approach and like, oh, I know you from somewhere.
Not really. Most of the nobles here are Brelish nobles. You are actually like, your mother was sort of sent to represent, sire, and you were in her place here. So these are people that are all from a nation that your nation had war with less than 4 years ago. So some of them have even sort of been looking at you in a way of like, what are you even doing in here? Like, your country is destroyed, what are you even a noble of? No one has spoken this out loud, but you've definitely caught these vibes, right? Because your family had like land and a mansion and everything, and now there's like, you have one city. Your entire country lives in a city. What are you a noble of? You're not a noble of the city, because that's your prince. The prince is the noble of the city, like...
Okay.
May have a split second of a history lesson again, because obviously Breland. Is Sharn part of Breland still, or is it Largo?
How do you mean?
I'm looking at the world map right now.
Yeah.
And the Breland is obviously just I'm not good at looking at maps. But I can't really tell if Sharn is part of Breland or of Zilargo.
Oh yes,
because
no.
they're close.
Sharn is Breland big time. The King's
Okay.
Forest is also still Breland.
Okay, so because you said except for Ares with being in war, this guy is kind of like should be in the history be one of the persons I look up to, because he brought our country victory. Sorry. I'm talking out of my ass here. Balthazar.
Yes, so no country really won the war, to be honest, because it's been going on for 100 years. Technically, So what happened, and this is something that all of you would know, is the king had 5 sons, and each of the 5 sons had their own territory. So those were Breland, Sire, Karnath, Thrain, and Undair. Yep. And when the king died, the oldest son was the one in charge of Karnath. So the prince of Karnath was supposed to become king of Corvair. And that's sort of when the war started. So it's not necessarily that one nation won. It's more that they all gained their own independence. And you could say Karnath technically lost, because they were supposed to be the ones in control of all the countries.
Okay.
In line with the king. So it isn't necessarily like Breland won, because I believe Zilargo used to be part of Breland, but Breland actually lost Zilargo during the war as the gnomes declared their own independence. So there was a whole bunch of shit going on where they sort of won and lost territory.
Okay. I'm very sorry. Thank you for clarifying that for me. Because I'm not very good with politics. Okay, sorry. Continue. I'm fully up. Kind of. So, okay, the first thing anyway is to look for anybody who might be the spy. I'm obviously saying this very silently. The spy. It's pretty hard to just look at people in the crowd. God damn it. And I guess I'll just keep watch at this point, because I don't know what else I could do as a character.
Yeah, you guys notice that you've been told about the halfling trying to sell wine, and she is not doing the wishing thing.
Mhm.
And who is this person here?
That is the conductor of the band.
Oh, okay.
So the band is down here, and
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
sort
I
of up
remember.
here trying to do her thing.
Okay, so those people here are all not doing the wishing.
I would say you were specifically watching for the women, so you would say you noticed that she is not doing the wishing thing, yeah.
Dumar just looks around trying to look for anyone that he would be like, I don't know, maybe I know them, and he found no one. And he goes like, okay, plan B. He kind of like checks his calls and goes like, time for me. And he's gonna approach this woman.
Sure. I would say, does Dumar enjoy wine?
Yeah.
Yeah. So her family makes expensive wine. So I would say you know of her, but you don't personally know her.
Okay.
And she is the matriarch of this family, so she is like the, you know,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Good to know. Good evening.
Little halfling woman, so she adjusts her glasses as she looks up at you. Says, right, well, hello there. Aren't you a tall glass of wine?
That was actually great. I haven't heard that one so far.
Well, you see, it's quite easy to make tall jokes if you're a halfling.
Yeah, I guess. Actually,
Like,
that would be
I have no perception of if you're actually tall or if you're just bigger than me. Mostly it's
I'm
just bigger
afraid
than
I'm
me.
on the I'm afraid I am the top side. Duma reached her and he's gonna like kind of like weirdly extend his hand, like not sure if he's supposed to crouch or just hold the hand there and just like bend a little bit.
Can you just make a persuasion check to see if you know what to do at this moment, or like how to do it politely?
Fist bump.
Persuasion?
What's
Yes,
up, brother?
it would just be persuasion. There you go. So yeah, you do sort of like the right thing that impresses her, and she said, "Ah, well, wonderful. I must say, the people here, they have no tact. They weren't raised well like you were, dear Mystery, your share. Lord, dear share. I'm unfamiliar of your name, your title.
Oh, Dumar would be just fine.
No, if you say so. You can call me Monsieur Kinley, though. No first name shenanigan here. And like I said, the youngsters these days, they lack tact and respect for their elderly, in my opinion.
Oh, I would never dare to call you by your first name. I'm just going on a first name basis since I'm way younger than you and not as respectful as you, I must say.
Well, way younger, I wouldn't say. I'm not that old. I couldn't help but notice you and your little friend over there, and she kind of like gestures to Ares, who doesn't appear to be of our standing, if you know what I mean. Been doing some people watching. Well, what have you seen?
Oh, yeah, he's working here and he approached me because he actually isn't really from there and he was curious about the whole... I mean, I'm not from here and I was curious about the whole Wish Festival. I just wanted to find out what that is, and I figured that someone working here would know a thing or two about it. So I was just looking how the procedure looked before I approach and do this properly, in a proper manner.
Right. But yeah, have you seen anything interesting? I love people watching.
Oh, you might have a better look from the upper deck. It actually gives a better perspective than just right here.
Well, I've been up there the whole time. I noticed one thing I did. I don't trust that girl over there. And she points over to Mercutia. So that's this girl. I don't trust her one bit. She's too frilly, too uppity. The war lies like a shadow over this city, and she wants to laugh at it. There's something off with her. Just like that fellow over there, and she points over to Olivier. They keep exchanging looks, and I pray it's nothing more than a tacit love affair.
Mercutias and Olivia. Now that is an interesting duo. I had a chance to speak to Mr. Olivier, and that didn't strike me as one to really socialize in here.
But like I said, they keep exchanging glances.
Is that so? Have you noticed anything else about them? That is going to be interesting.
I don't really know him, to be fair, but she's the daughter of who was she the daughter of? Wait, the Speaker of the British Parliament. So, well, if he's a nobody and she is the daughter of the Speaker, she better find someone of her standing, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, her parents must not be happy with this pairing, that's for sure.
Right? Like I said, I hope it's nothing more than a quick affair for both of them, and for her sake. But I trust neither of them, to be fair. So if they're up to something, they're up to it together, I believe.
That would be interesting. Well, I guess we have to wait and see how the night unfolds.
Yes, I will keep my eye out.
Oh, if you have any more news about them, I would love to. I haven't had fun like that in a while. You know,
such a
I've been out
respectful,
of social.
such a respectful young man as yourself is always welcome in my company. So come find me if you hear anything. I just do love the gossip.
I will gladly do so. And he sort of bow a little bit, out of respect.
She also
and
does
goes
a little
over.
bow, little halfling bow.
And he goes over to make a wish because that's what he said he was gonna do.
Yeah.
Well,
can send
that
it-
happens.
You can send it to me in the channel if you want. You don't have to even. You can just leave it open, but you could also send one to me if you actually have one.
Wait, so what?
In that time, I would. Eris would like
the
to do
wish.
something.
Yes, Eris.
Eris would like to mingle with the fellow workers
Mhm.
and just ask them, hey, I totally forgot. When is the fireworks going to start? How long is it going? How long does it take?
Hey, right. If you had been here on time this morning when we were all briefed about this sort of stuff, you would know. But you
Like I said,
don't, do
I
you,
forgot.
Coral?
Come on, Carl. I just forgot. I'm very sorry.
No. What sort of attitude? It's alright. Well, at the very least you're asking, so I suppose I could tell you. First, at midnight, the fireworks should be going off, and it's currently, and he sort of looks like a little timepiece that he's wearing around his neck. We're currently looking at about what time it. Oh, I'm very bad at. Oh, it's upside down. Hang on, give me a moment. All right, there we go. So we're currently looking at sort of like a 10:30 situation.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Of course,
All right.
Coral. Now, how has this been treating you? It's your first time here, right? Because we've never seen you on our crew before, but I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, been fine. It's like everywhere else, pretty much.
Yeah,
Just
be sure
handing rich people their food and drinks.
Yeah, be sure to sort of give them enough to drink, because the more they have to drink, the less we have
the
to
more
do.
the more money we get as a
Well,
tip,
we've already
right?
been paid. Well, yeah. So, you'll actually. I see what sort of scenario you're thinking. You're from Sean, aren't you?
How did you know?
Because people in Sean tip.
Yeah,
Yeah, people here don't.
sure. It's pretty
Wait.
much a law, I guess.
We're still paid the same, but they just don't tip here. It's sort of culture. We should form a union, is what I say.
That's such a weird culture shock. It's like I'm from someplace else nobody here is from. Weird.
Yeah, no, we're not from Sean. We're actually a company based in Rhodes, but I could tell as soon as you talked about tips that you're not from here.
Oh.
But yeah, we've already
Okay.
been paid up front, so it's sort of a deal of unlimited buffet that they've already paid for. But maybe if we unionize, we could get a tip out of it. That's a good idea.
It makes sense. You should do it. You're a great leader. And I just leave.
Hey, Barry! Barry, we're starting a union! He sort of runs up the other way.
Hell yeah.
Aris
Start that
accidentally
union.
Aris accidentally started a whole thing
A revolution.
in Roth.
Start that union. Go on. Do it.
We're reading from that in the paper later on. It's like Carl just like. It's like-
Alright, so yeah, if any of
Yeah.
you want to do a wish, because Willow, you're walking over with Olivier, you see him sort of write down a wish. And everyone is sort of keep the leaves folded closed while you're writing it so that other people can't read it, and then you set the candle, and then as you set it in the water, that's when the leaves fold open. But you still can't read the wish because the candle is on top of it.
Are the workers doing it?
Yes.
I said
Oh, then I guess I'll do it as well.
I sent mine in the Dumar's chat.
Yeah, I see it. I cannot read it though because then it will show up on the recording.
Oh no, wait, how do I send it to you then? If I click
To
to
GM.
GM, it works
Yeah.
in the chat as well?
Hmm?
Wait. If I mark to GM on my sheet and I send something, is that gonna work?
No, because then it'll show up in the chat, which also shows up
Yeah,
in the
exactly.
recording.
How do I send in the chat but just for you?
No, it'll show up in the recording because I'm recording my screen. So if I can read it, that means my screen can
Okay.
see it. It's okay, it's fine. I'll look at it after the session, unless it's something specifically that you think I should read now.
No, it's not.
Yeah, okay.
Too bad. You told us your wish. It's not going to happen, Uni.
Well, maybe, hang on, maybe if I click...
It's to,
there we
it was
go.
to GM. It was to GM. I don't know what the fuck happened there.
Ah, no, it was not to GM. That's definite, no. You
I did
intended
click
to
to
do
the
that.
No, I clicked to the GM thing and I typed it and then it did this.
Sure it did. I'll show it on the recording. There you go. I wish my friends would stop dying. There's no shade in that wish at all. Don't worry about it. Jeez
No.
Louise. Shade. You guys should stop moving from left to right. Like, I keep having to readjust your webcams. No, don't move back now, Uni. I already adjusted yours. Damn it.
Wow! Wow!
I move a lot, okay?
Listen, I am the only one that's allowed to leave, okay?
And you keep on doing it. That's
yes, I
true.
know. I'm trying to eat. Trying to keep myself
All
whole.
good.
Trying to keep myself healthy.
You ate mayonnaise with bread.
Yeah. It's the only proper way to eat papao is with mayonnaise.
Never say it like that again.
You ate mayonnaise
Goji
with bread.
Bapao.
I'm trying to keep myself hold
I'm trying to keep myself healthy.
Hold on. That's great.
Oh my god, it's Mercutias MFR. Oh, I know which voice to use for my next NPC. I know it.
Oh.
I know it.
Oh no.
Oh, hello. How are you doing?
Hello, people. You look hold on.
Oh, it's Jovi. That's just Jovi. Oh, Dimar, you've been keeping healthy.
Oh, great.
It's so bad.
Okay, yeah, I will just go back to my after I put my wish in.
Yep.
Back to my duties and still look around, obviously.
Yes, you are aware you
Maybe-
have an hour and a half to figure out what you want to figure out, basically.
I'm pretty much waiting on Dumar to be able to speak to him again without company.
I would probably try to like let them know that there is something up with Mercutia while we were sending the wishes, because I assume we would like mingle somewhere around there. Just like-
Who do you want to mingle with?
Oh, I mean, Willow and Eris.
Yeah. Definitely, you can walk over to them. You see that they're just
I
setting.
cannot mingle with Ben
Just
anymore.
my real name
Yeah,
all
just
the time.
yeah. You're just sort of setting it down in the river, and it's floating away. You see Willow and Olivia do the same. So yeah, you're definitely able to connect with them in that moment if you wanted to.
I will just let them know, like, the fireworks are in 1.5 hours around that time. Need to hurry. And do you have anything new?
It might be something with Mercutia.
Crucia.
Not really sure,
What?
but the lovely wine lady over there, that name I didn't manage to write. It was just Mrs. K in my note.
I have one question about it, though. Who the hell is Macrucia?
Oh, the bubbly, lovely lady that cheers.
Oh, the colorful one. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and she said that she and Olivia has been exchanging looks all night. Might be something else, but it is pretty much the only interaction with Olivia she saw. And she doesn't know a lot about Olivia, basically nothing, so that is not helping us. But there might be something up with her. If they know about each other, that they are both going to kill each other, the looks would make sense, unless Olivia is having 2 affairs at once. And that would honestly be even worse than him being a spy. Such a disrespect.
Okay, we have 1.5 hours to think about what we're going to do. Just finding out is not enough. We need to know what we're going to do. We're supposed to be to do what we think is right. And I need you guys to have a decision on what we're going to do once we know. Once we have the information, are we going to leave? and just giving the information we supposed to get? Or are we going to do something? I am myself am more for leaving because this is not something I normally do. I will protect you if something happens, but otherwise, I know what I can do.
Dumar's gonna look at Willow like, any ideas here?
What?
Oh, Willow, it looks like your friends need you. Olivia sort of like ushers you towards Dumar as he heads on his own way.
Oh wait,
Okay,
Willow
bye.
wasn't.
No, she was still with Olivier. Did you want to have a specific conversation with him? He's just sort of been interested in like, so, you know, your family from the Dilandrar house, you know, again, asking about your family, sort of. That seems like the main topic as a dragon-marked heir, is to be asked about, you know, who's your family and how have you been, you know?
Yeah, probably just like asking about the wishing ritual, just asking like the general questions like, what are we doing?
I don't know. Honestly, I'm just doing what they're doing. It looks like they're writing something down and then sort of sending it on the way. So I think that's what we should do as well. I honestly don't.
Right.
Yep, no idea.
It's going well.
No, it's not. It's definitely not going well, Willow. You don't lie. Did you write one down?
I want it.
Don't look at mine.
Want it.
Hey!
I want to inside check that. What the fuck does he mean? It's not going well. Sure.
Oh, by the way, as Dumar approaches and see Oliver's around, he is gonna start walking drunkly, just to keep up the act of being drunk. He's like,
I'm waiting for the inside check.
Oh, I didn't hear you say okay, so that's on me. Wow, it's a whole 12.
I mean, yeah, he seems a little. From the moment that he stepped out from the door, when he sort of caught you and then moved together with you, he did seem like a little troubled and sort of looking around for someone.
You looking for someone?
What? No, are you looking for someone?
No, I just noticed you were looking around.
Oh,
I don't
I'm
know.
just trying to keep my eye on my surroundings. I don't want to get jumped by Jovi again.
I hate that guy.
No, I hate him too.
He was on the train with us.
Oh. So you had the pleasure of meeting him before you came here.
Yes.
Ah, well.
I did not say anything because I'm not great. Yeah.
No, he came here. And he sets it down. He's like, I think. How does it float? It's made of paper. How does it? Oh, it keeps floating. Oh, well, look at that. There it goes.
Must be some
He waves at
magical thing.
Just he waves at his little wish. Says, I don't know. Are we supposed to wave at it? I don't.
Maybe just a good goodbye. You know, wave at the.
Yes. The two of you wave at your wishes. This is the point where Willow, you feel a little tap on your shoulder, and it's Coral says, "Oi, I seen you talking to Coral. Do you think he's interested in joining the union?" And at which point Olivia goes, "I'm sorry, do you work here?" Yes, I do work here, but I seen her talk to my colleague, so I figured it was okay. Just, frankly, you're kind of bothering us in a moment where we are having a conversation. Could you just politely fuck off? Goes, right, I'm sorry, my lord, I shall fuck right off, alright? And he slips you like a little piece of paper, Willow, as he walks away, the waiter.
The waiter slips you a piece of paper?
He slips you a piece of paper.
Oh, okay. I will look at it later.
Okay. Right, well, it seems that Dumar keeps looking over in our direction, and he's very drunk. Since you are his +1,
Yeah.
I suppose I would walk over and sort of make sure he's okay, but you know I don't want to take away your responsibility as he is +1.
He did tell me he was able to hold his liquor, but here we are.
No, he lied. He definitely lied.
Yeah,
that
he did.
waiter just spit on the railing.
It's a little gross.
That's nasty. I hope someone has to clean that up. Marcus, we're just
It
messing
won't-
with you, right? Just pull out the card if you feel uncomfortable, okay, my friend?
It probably
they're
won't
there
be
for.
tomorrow.
Well, either way,
Hmm.
I have some business to attend to. Or well, some people to speak, I should say. So we'll talk again later, all right?
Alright.
And that's when
And
you
I
make your way
will-
over.
yeah. And I will, while I walk over, open the piece of paper that they gave me.
Yeah, it says, "Do you want union?" Square, yes. Square, no. Please
Square,
give,
maybe.
please give to Carl.
Who
It's
the
just
fuck
square
is
maybe.
Carl?
Oh, and there's a square maybe, yes.
Who the fuck is Carl?
Please give to Carl is what it says.
Who? What?
So it says, "Do you want union?"
Yes, I'm aware what it says, but I'm
No, it
just
says
like
this. "Do you want union?"
union.
Yes.
Ah, yes.
No. Bye, bae.
My.
Give to Coral. That's what it says.
Does Willow know that like Eris is called Coral by him, or?
Well, that's up to you to decide if you know that. I'm gonna
I
give
don't
you
think
this
so.
choice, this creative liberty.
I don't think so. She's just like. Okay.
You'll like it. Anyway, so you joined the group.
Wait, this isn't a political union campaign. What? What do you mean we're stopping this?
Listen, it's your campaign to do as you please, but it's important that you have a fun time at the end of the night, and sometimes it means you just don't spell things right on purpose. Alright, anyway, so you join the party, and sort of
Yes.
join this discussion that they've been having. So I would say at this point you are aware of the knowledge that Eris and Dumar have, that they just shared with each other,
Yeah.
just to make it
Cool.
easier for everyone to sort of be on one page.
So
And by the way, stop telling people I spit on a railing. It was Eris.
I did not say you spit on a railing.
You said maybe it was
I
Dumar,
just-
I heard ya.
I said you could not hold your liquor. That's what I said.
For the record, I
It was a
can.
spittle.
Yeah, but Oliver doesn't know that.
Okay,
Smartass.
Willow, do you have any? Can you maybe decide what we're supposed
What?
to do once we have all the information we need?
I think we should just say it. You know? Honesty goes a long way.
We're not
I
supposed
may be a little bit tipsy, but that's a me problem.
so we're not supposed to intervene, or are we?
I don't
supposed
know. We're supposed to. Wait.
Okay. Obviously, this party, you being nobles and all, and I just look around, and nobody's actually approaching us.
Make a perception check.
Okay. Normal perception.
Very nice. Yeah, you definitely see Mercutia just separated herself from the company she was having and is currently actively scanning for like a new group of people to approach to socialize with. So you have a little moment here where you could like duck and dodge and weave and she will not come toward you, otherwise she might spot your party and come your way.
I will dodge and weave on that.
Alright, so
one.
everyone roll stealth check if you don't want Mercutia to come your way.
Let's go.
Nice. Yeah. You guys kind of
I
like,
did not see what Dumar said, but that's fine.
it's a 10.
Wait.
So the two of you
No,
sort
no,
of,
I have 14 because I have medium armor, not
yes.
heavy.
Yes, that's true. So you have 14. So you guys did pretty well. So yeah, you guys just grab two waiters and sort of move them in front of you. And she
What a
misses
fucking
your
troll.
company and sort of keeps scanning. So yeah, there's no one approaching you currently.
Okay. Shit, now I'm kind of out of the loop. What was I going to say? Fuck.
Dumar
We were talking about what we were gonna do.
I know what we're, but I wanted to say something specific, but I kind of got lost now on the stealth roll. It was such a good
happens.
stealth roll. My mind went blank.
You hide your thoughts.
Yeah,
That's what
I'm
happens.
hiding my feelings as well. Okay. Okay. That was not a good one. Okay. Okay. Hear me
Okay,
out.
yes.
Once we know what's going on, we should maybe, if they attempt to actually kill Olivier, we should maybe step in. Just especially you, Dumar, as a concerned nobleman who's trying to save somebody's
Okay,
life.
no,
Just-
pause. You guys,
Okay.
you guys deciphered both of the letters, so I can't
Yes.
believe that you're fucking it up this badly.
Why?
Hang on, I'll send you the two texts because you have no idea. Like there is nothing in the letter that suggests that Olivia is the one getting assassinated. Hang on, I
Wait,
feel like-
didn't she say? Okay, yeah. Let me see,
No.
please.
No, that's not what it says. That's why I'm like, wait, what the hell? This is not correct. Hang on.
I
wait.
would
don't
say
remember.
if somebody's trying to kill somebody,
Yes.
this is something. Makes more sense, and we're going to stop whatever is happening on that one.
I think
Yeah.
We're
I
just
think
going
Olivier,
to.
But
Olivier is supposed to kill the other spy, which
There
is
you go.
probably Mercutias. But
I'm sorry,
he can
I-
be killed in the process. It's not confirmed that he is going to be killed, but he can die because it's a risk of being a spy.
I'm
That's it.
sorry. I have very
also
much-
because
I-
she's important, right? So he'll just get killed on the fact that she's an important person and he's lesser. So people make assumptions.
I'm very sorry. I have a lot on my plate because Coral's just continuing asking me about a union. So yeah.
Oh, that you. Yeah, he also talked to me about that union. I didn't really know
yeah.
what was going on.
Said you could be killed. He's spy, but sorry, you will legally want to go as well for some. Okay,
So
I'm
that's
very
the
sorry.
first letter, and then the second message is the second letter.
I'm very sorry. Now it's coming back to my.
So the first letter
Yeah.
you guys put together was written by Cesaria. So that is the first
Yeah.
paragraph. And then the second paragraph you guys figured was written by Olivier.
Okay, then is it okay? Is it okay if I
Yes.
start anew? Okay. Honestly, the strings told us not to let them know that we know, but we should
You didn't say that.
take.
No.
Wait, no, of course, something was there.
No,
No,
Wait.
she did not. So that's why I said like we can just talk.
Don't
to
kill our
honestly,
sport
right?
before identifying the mission. Oh, fuck my life. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
They didn't say don't interfere, just don't expose yourselves.
Yeah, Marcus, don't fuck up next time, you idiot. Okay,
It's okay.
we should.
It's fine.
We know the mission. We know
Yeah.
what they're supposed to do. We don't know the spy.
No.
Sorry. No, yes. Yes.
I will eat
you're-
this top if I have to.
No, you're doing
Okay,
it, Marcus. I'm sorry. I will stop now.
No, it was still on the jokey side. We should talk to him.
Yes,
We
that's
should
what I
stop
said.
him.
Yes.
Exactly. We should do it at what Willow said.
Yes.
I am still very much occupied by that union stuff. We should do what Willow said. We should talk to him.
Yes. Great.
Alright. Where is Olivier right now?
You see, Olivier is trying to dodge a conversation with Jovi. But he's doing the same thing that he did to you, Dumar, where he's sort of like stepping away slowly during the conversation, but Jovi keeps stepping towards him
Oh.
while like so he's
Of course
unable
he
to get
does.
away, and he's now
Of
been
course he
backed
does.
into a corner. So they're actually, I'd say they'd be standing right here, where he's sort of like backed into this corner, and Jovi's just there like, yes, and then I told her she could fuck right off. Isn't that funny? Ha ha ha. And he's like, yes,
Dumar.
that's very
Dumar is
funny.
gonna look at them, look at Pocieszyciel, and go like, okay, buddy, stop being cute. You're getting another treat if you bite that annoying man's ankle.
No. Can I make a scene? Please, 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 please.
Wait.
Please.
If you make a scene, we might get kicked out.
That's fine. Please.
Okay, but be smart about it. And I'm gonna stay on the other
Yes.
end, just not to be kicked out with Willow if she gets kicked out.
I'll stop them both just very quickly. Be like,
Bark.
we talk to him. Maybe bring him somewhere where it's not much people there. I will guard the door, and we talk to him. Not a scene, not a dog biting the ankle. Talk to him in private. Please. You can still bite the ankle. It's okay. Just
I'm not biting any ankle.
not you, the dog.
Bark, bark.
See, he's upset now.
Okay,
Just
I have
more.
an idea. Okay, Willow, you will get a scene,
Yes.
and
Yes.
Patricia is gonna bite that man's leg. Okay, he's gonna come up, bite him because he clearly really wants to. It's a bone, I mean, come on. He's a dog, that's a bone. It all works out.
Maybe.
And you can like come up and like, what are you doing with my dog? Like this sort of stuff. The nobles are gonna love it because you have your fluffy companion and you care about it. And oh. That's
That's
it.
not what I was thinking, but sure.
Bark.
What did you want to do?
You
You
really
cannot
want to
throw that
punch this
man.
guy?
You cannot punch him. Willow, I want to as well, but you cannot punch him. You cannot be kicked.
After we
He's gonna
finish
look at
this
the dog
mission,
and just like nod his head like, go ahead.
Okay, fine.
Bark.
Eris is just looking at the sky like.
Bark, 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 bark. Just
Eris
run.
just looking at the sky like, Eberron, what did I do to deserve this?
Bark, 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 bark.
What did I do?
Fully bites in the ankle of Jovi, who screams like he has just been shot through the heart. At which point you
Rolling
see,
on the floor.
yes, you
I
see
want him
Olivia,
rolling on the floor.
you see Olivia immediately like slip away up the stairs. So he goes up here, and he's rolling on the floor, and he's like, "I've been hit! It's someone with a sword! It's a dagger!" You see Punchy like roll away quickly.
I'll just pick up the dog, be like, it's just a dog, man.
Your dog should be muzzled at this point. Why did you even bring a dog? Why is the dog here? Wait, I saw the
It's
dog.
an emotional support dog, sir.
Yes, your dog is very cute, but it bit me. It's not well trained. It should leave this party, please.
Maybe it's you who is not well trained, sir.
Can you make a performance check, Willow?
I would slap Damar on the shoulder and be like,
And
let's go up there.
that sucks. That sucks so hard.
Jovi is also
Wait,
going to
no,
make
wait,
a performance check. Oh,
No,
he's
I
so
wanted to
hurt,
add
you
dice.
guys.
I wanted to add
So
dice.
hard.
He's
I
so
wanted to
hurt.
add the dice.
Yeah. Oh, you want to add a hero die? Yeah.
You wanna for this fucking performance?
Yes.
Who is outperforming the other? Hang on, the character sheet isn't working. Jovi's character sheet borked, you guys.
Roll the d6, Yuri.
Oh,
I gave you
I
the
thought
dice
you were
for this.
rolling the
Where is his character
d6.
sheet?
No, you
It's a
rolled.
5.
It is a 16 now. Do you have another one?
Go ahead, take mine as well, so you're higher than
Oh
him.
Jesus
I don't even
Christ.
care.
We really are this petty, huh?
You have a dirty 20, so he had an 18, because he rolled a 16 on the dice. So you are outperforming him. So as the guards come over, instead of turning to you and being like, your dog should be muzzled or leave the party, they turn to Jovi and they're like, please sir, you're interrupting like the party. Like obviously it's the wound is not that weak, you can come with us, we can sort of take care of it, but I can never walk again, so we will help you, just come with us, you know, we'll
Just
take
a
you with-
scratch, it will be fine.
yeah, as you outperform him, they determine him as the one causing the most ruckus and not you.
Yes.
Just bump Damar on the shoulder, be like, let's go.
Yeah.
And go up the stairs.
Get
Meanwhile,
punched,
Eris,
Jovi.
did you go down or have you been up there the whole time?
No, I would have gone down to the other ones
Yeah, okay.
because we talked to each other.
Yep.
I would have gone up again.
Alright, so yeah, you
No.
see him sort of standing by himself at the front of the ship, sort of like staring out over like the little candles out in the distance, sort of. You would think that it's like starlight reflected on the water, but you know that it's like these candles out in the distance on the water instead.
Okay, I would say to Damar, like, do you want to talk to him or should I? That the other one needs to stop him from leaving
We can
if he
try
wants
both.
to run away.
We can try
Okay.
both.
Just
Yes.
stand with him. I'll try to just be direct. Maybe this is not a thing of personality, but just of honesty. I'll just walk up to him and is he maybe on the
Yeah, he's sort of
railing
like
like this?
he's leaning. Well, not leaning like this, but just like arms straight down, right? So
Yeah,
sort of
I'll be like this on the railing, like.
Good evening.
So, good evening. So, obviously, you're to kill somebody.
I'm sorry.
We know. I know. Don't worry. I'm not here to judge or be somebody who rings all the bells and brings everyone in. I mean it. We found all the letters.
Can you make a persuasion check?
Sure.
You see him just continue to be very confused.
I don't have a 8B, so I can't do it with advantage, so I have to do it normally. Come on, please! It's just a 9, of course.
Here, take.
Are you sure this is not much?
Take. Wow!
You wasted it.
Wow.
Seeing that Ares is struggling, Dumar is gonna come up closer. Like
Not yet. Let's see what's happening first.
Okay. I'm gonna wait for the result.
I'm terribly sorry, but I'm severely offended by what you're saying about me. I'm just here for the party. If anything, it's you and your sort of friends that have been acting rather suspiciously. You're supposed to be a member of staff, yet none of the staff here seem to know who you are.
Exactly. My name is Eris, and I know you're Olivier. Or
Yes,
should I say,
that's
Dog
fine.
of War.
What? What the fuck is going on? And he turns around and he goes, Dumas, can you fucking believe this guy? He's accusing me of fucking being here to kill someone.
Yeah, I can. And he's gonna take out the letter out of his pocket. Not the one that he stole, but the one that he transcribed, like the paper that he wrote.
Toilet, yeah.
He's gonna I'm afraid I do believe him.
Dumar, are you coming across more persuasive or intimidating? At this point, like as you're both standing sort of like blocking his exit, you pull out this letter. Are you more intimidating him or are you persuading him that you are on his side?
I think persuaded because I do not want to cause a scene to attract everyone's attention.
Alright, so you can make another persuasion check. You're doing this together, so I will give you advantage.
Okay. I'm gonna go.
Please. Because I suck.
So you rolled it to me, but Martina rolled a
Wait.
16.
Oh, sorry, I forgot I have.
That's a good one. I sadly can't increase it.
You see Olivier sort of like looks over your shoulder to make sure that no one is like near enough to be listening into this. Meanwhile, Willow, your scene has sort of ended, so if you wanted to join them at this moment, you could. Or if you wanted to go somewhere else, you also could.
I'll just strike a conversation with Mercutia.
Alright, so we'll skip to that when we are done with this scene.
I guess we should have led with Dumar. He's more of a talkative type.
Yeah,
I'll just sit there and start flexing my muscles.
Honestly, I'm surprised that he let you do it first, but yes, I am totally intimidated. Fine. I see no way out of the situation where I sort of make it out without any trouble, so I shall explain what I'm here to do.
Sure.
I have been sent by the nation of Thrain to murder the Lady Mercutia. Lady Mercutia is a member of the King's Dark Lanterns, one of Breland's spy organizations. And my superiors have informed me that she possesses delicate knowledge that they would rather not see returned to her superiors. So they sent me after her to take her out before she gets back to Shan. So while she's still here, I intend to do the deed. If the information that she has gets out, it could cause war between Thrain and Breland.
What kind of information that is?
My superiors have not informed me, but they have said it was of vital importance.
Yeah, I look at Dumar and be like, you never open a package you're supposed to bring somewhere.
Oh, it's not a package. She possesses this knowledge. She
It,
is a
it, wa-
researcher
it was-
herself.
it was a... Never
Yes,
mind.
no, it's yes. How's Orion? I get it.
How do you know?
I would like to
No, lots
insight
of
check
things.
that story.
Yes, make an insight check.
I want to know how he doesn't know I'm from Mozorian.
Yeah, he seems to, at this point, see no other way out than to just inform you guys, because you already have the letter, so you know he is interested in the Lady Cesaria, as is she in him, and he doesn't want that exposed. So that's why he's telling you guys the truth, because he's like, you know, at this point, I might as well.
I'm gonna
But-
look over.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No,
go ahead.
since you have the letter, I guess I should inform you, and see him sort of blush a little bit. While I've been working undercover as a member of the Brillish court, I have fallen in love with the governor's daughter. She has asked me to run away with her during the fireworks, but I am conflicted. If I carry out my mission, she shall leave without me. But if I leave with her, and my mission is not carried out, it could lead to war.
Tomar's gonna look at Eris to like see what is his response to this.
You see him, even without an insight check, you see him realizing even though he said it, he realizes how far he's out of his debt at this point. He doesn't know what to do. We can't have... And he's started to talk like, obviously we can't have war again. But you know what's going to happen once you kill her. It's going to be... It could start a war itself.
Well, certainly, our friend here is more capable of doing things stealthy than we are.
And at the same time, if you kill her, you know that we know. And we can't have you do that. Like, you will always know that we will be accessories to the murder. Not only that, but also witnesses.
Tomar's gonna look at Olivia and go like, does she know of you? Does she know why you are here?
I don't suspect she does. I have been informed that she's been asking around about me, so maybe she's trying to learn of my identity, since, you know, I came up with a fake name and everything, so she might just be trying to figure out who I am in general, but she's definitely off, definitely suspecting something. My heart would break if Cesaria would leave without me. I've been conflicted the entire night. Perhaps I already have sort of a thing set up to kill her in a way that doesn't draw too much attention. Perhaps if I leave with Cesaria, you could set it off.
Go on.
The plan is... Oh, read the plan.
Yeah, well,
there
you
we
look,
go.
I will be
Yes,
I
so
will just
by
be like,
killing her, it should prevent war. In the middle of the party, attacking her is bound to attract the attention of everyone.
Obviously.
But perhaps you could lure her away and to a location where people are not supposed to be. Or if you lure her in front of the band, then there is a trigger for a poisoned dart set near the band. So if she sends in a specific place without arousing her suspicion, I can set it off even as I leave with Cesaria. but she has to be in this position for the trap to work.
So Willow is not with us right now.
No,
It's just me and Rest.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's gonna look at Ares. Do you have any the word English art? Like, do you have any confident look? Like, you either want or do not want to do this? Is it any visible, or are you just confused?
Are you asking that, or just looking at my?
Looking. I'm
okay.
looking at.
He's kind of shocked because once he said, "Maybe you can do it."
Oh.
Eris told already. You saw him saving somebody who tried to kill us in the classrooms, and he said, "I can't. You guys haven't killed everybody." And now he's asking us to kill somebody very important in a situation where he already told you that he's. And that's just what he realized pretty much. But are you certain about all of the war stuff?
Yes, I trust my superiors in their information being truthful. If she carries this information back to her superiors, it will lead to war.
And who exactly sent you?
My organization. What is the name of his organization? Silver Flame, whatever. Whatever the name is of the other organization. That's Flamewind told you about this, right?
Not the torches.
Yeah,
No. Yeah, she told you about the King's Dark Lanterns and the other one.
Yeah.
I forget.
Green Slashes?
Yeah. I have it
No,
on
no,
newspaper. Something about Dark Lanterns.
Yeah, no. It would just be
British intelligence service?
yeah, it would just be a Thrainish spy from the Silver Torch. So their intelligence service doesn't have a specific name, but he is confirmed that he works for the nation of Thrain, basically.
It's a very simple case of getting rid of one person to save millions.
Are you saying this out loud?
Quiet but out, yes.
Tomorrow's gonna look at you. And then back to Olivier and go, just make sure you really get out of here with her. And set out the trigger. I'll worry about how to get Mercutia there.
Alright, there's one more issue. The Dawned Brother. I can't get him out of the way. If he is still with her, then she won't even be able to get away. But that requires a simple distraction. I don't think he requires murder.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna kill more people here than necessary. Unless it's Jovi, then I might consider that.
Yes, no, I've thought about it multiple times. Especially just now, before your dog attacked him, which was nice thought, by the way. Nice one.
Yeah, he's over there on the dock. Just got it brought away.
Door's gonna wave at him if that is the gift being taken away.
Yes.
Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Back into scene. Just promise me you will make it right, okay?
I will. I will be in your debt. If you help me accomplish this, you may always contact me and my organization for information.
Well, I will not turn down this favor.
He smiles at you, but he looks very worried still.
Eris as well.
Yeah, he triggers his Jumanji Dwayne The Rock Johnson ability of Smolder as someone is looking in your direction and he makes it look fine. Yeah, exactly. And then he continues his conversation. He says, "Alright." So, and he sort of walks you guys to the edge and then points out sort of a specific little place. He says, "If you get her there, as you see us leave the boat, make sure Cesaria's out of the way so that she believes that I have not been the one to complete the mission. I shall trigger it as soon as we're out of sight, so make sure you have her in position during the fireworks. And if you could help with the brother, that would be great."
We'll see what we can do. We have a dog. He is great. He can do a lot. Okay. You can like pat him on the shoulder, like, you know.
As you go to pat him on the shoulder, he actually sort of like meets you in like a clasp. As you sort of like hold his hand, and he just goes, "I owe you one."
Yeah, you do.
And then he walks the other way.
Okay. Dumar. Oh no! Wait. Before he goes away, he's gonna look at Ares and like, I'm sorry, I got you tangled up in this, but I just cannot break them apart. I'm not gonna do that.
I heard what you had done in Salvation.
Well, yeah, that.
I guess I thought more of you. And Eris just leaves. To
Fair.
start doing his stuff again.
That's fair.
At which point, Willow approaches Mercutia. She immediately goes, "Oh my gosh, Willow, how are you doing? It's been like an hour. I see you have taken some like little private time for yourself. Are you feeling better?"
Yeah.
Great. Oh, the music turned
You
very
know.
intense, so I'm just going to select some different music. There you go. Alright, so.
Yeah.
So like,
I had a plan and then I realized I don't have a plan because
how have
it's
you
magic.
been doing? Do you have a like? You don't have a drink. Hang on. And she like immediately snatches like. Do you drink red or white?
But yes.
Right. She grabs 2 glasses and gives them both to you. Correct answer. I like you already, Willow. Where have you been all my life? Oh my gosh. What are you doing later, Willow?
I don't know.
Okay,
Probably sleeping off all of this.
I mean, do you have like a shitty hotel? Because I have like a really nice mansion if you want like a place to crash.
That sounds amazing.
Great, so come find me tonight, alright? So we can go there together.
Yeah.
Well, I have lots of popcorn. I don't know, do you like movies?
Yes.
Great. I have lots of rom-coms. Are you into rom-coms?
No, but with like enough wine, sure.
I'm sure we can contact Solargo and have them like quickly send something over. You know, like if you want something different. We just log into the Solargo flicks and sort of like choose something else. Great, I love it already. Yes, no, I have lots of popcorn. You know, my battery is starting to drain, but I'm trying to sort of keep like a good face, because that's what is expected of me. Oh, but I'm really tired.
Yeah, I feel that, man.
You feel bad still? Do you need like, do we want to sit down somewhere, maybe?
No, I'm fine.
So Willow,
I'm tired.
I couldn't help but notice that you took the arm of the Lord Olivier. What was it like? Was he muscular?
He's fine.
He is fine. Yes, that is the correct answer. He is a fine man.
She just holds out like from like, here you go, here, take this dog.
Oh, you give me this dog? I thought this dog belonged...
No, don't take it.
Oh.
But like, just hold it.
Alright,
You
well,
know,
I mean, like, I'll
recharge
hold it.
that battery a little.
Yeah, no, it does. It feels good. He's really warm. He's wearing a little vest though. Like, isn't he supposed to be working? I don't think you're supposed to like give them to other people.
Yeah, but you know, he's supposed to be with Dumar. But
oh well,
Dumar is up there.
Go find your daddy. Mark. Anyway, Dumar sees your doggy run over toward you. He just sits down and goes, bark. Anyway. But, like, are you guys a thing? Because, like, that was pretty romantic. Did you read his wish?
Did I read this wish? That's me asking.
Did you try? Because he was sort of like, Willow, don't look, you know, sort of like while you were writing yours.
I'll always try. Hello.
Sure, yeah, you can make a perception check.
God.
He was not secretive about it. He was like, I wish there was a way for me to be with my true love.
That's adorable.
But like, are you guys a thing? What did he wish for?
No, we're not. It's fine.
But it
No.
seems so romantic though. But like, what was his wish?
Why do you want to know?
I know you saw it. That's why I want to know.
It's nothing too big.
Nothing too big.
No.
What do you mean? He has a small member and he wants a big member? I will not be surprised. You know what they say about handsome guys. They got small members.
That is true. That is
Yeah.
true.
But that's not what he wished for though, right? Did you make a wish? I'll tell you what I wish for.
I did make a wish.
Hmm.
It was a weird concept.
Oh.
This is a weird concept.
I mean, I wished for a new horse. Cause like my old horse died and my dad is sort of like, you should take better care of your horse. But I'm like busy all the time. So like, how am I gonna take care of the horse? Like hire someone to take care of the horse for me, daddy.
Did you have like people for your horse?
I know, right? But no, they like
Yeah.
quit and formed a union or whatever. Cause
Yeah.
cause
Yeah.
you know, they live on
Right.
tips and stuff, and it's the whole thing.
Mhm.
I know, but that's what I wish for. I want a new horse. What did you wish for?
For my friends to have a good time tonight.
Oh, well, if they're not having a good time, there surely are now because we sent the little dog their way. For sure. So, but what did he wish for? Did he wish for your love? Cause like the way he was looking at you, I could tell.
No.
But you did read it! I knew it! You did read it! You sneaky.
She's like twirling her hair at this point, like really like breathing into that whole like I'm not gonna tell you, but it's really good.
Like, it's so juicy. I can tell, like, I'm just looking at your face, I can tell it's really juicy. Oh my gosh. Oh. Well, if you really don't want to tell me, you could tell me later tonight when we're watching a movie. So, you don't like
Yeah.
rom-coms, though. So, like, horror movie, maybe? I don't know. I don't really like horror movies.
We could
A
do a
movie.
comedy. You know?
Like I said, a rom-com. That's what I said. A rom-com.
I don't... romantic...
Oh. Oh, it's like that. Oh.
Mm.
I'm so sorry for you. You know,
What?
to each their own, but you know.
What?
Oh, I assume that like your relationship recently ended and that's why you're not into romance right now, but I guess I was wrong.
No.
It's just that life, is it?
It's a little hard. Been a little hard.
Yeah. Well, you're here now. You're having a good time. Did you already do one of the dances? We could do a dance together.
We could do a dance together. That sounds great.
Alright, I will ask the band to play a different song. Give me a moment.
Yes.
And she stomps off. So you're just by yourself right now. You're next to Narcy. Narcy just sort of leans over and just goes, she's a lot, isn't she?
She's my kind of people.
Oh, really? She also talks to the band. Yeah, and they start up a very different sort of, folky dance. You immediately see some of the other nobles recognize this song. Dumar, you recognize this song. And it's a song that's called I'm just gonna use my LARP knowledge here. So it's a song. You're gonna do Scales of Justice, which is a really complicated dance, and it is a line dance. And line dances are for noble people. Circle dances are for poor people. So it's a line dance. You have your partner, and you're sort of going around each other in a circular motion. So that's why it's called Scales of Justice. So the more people do it, the more it looks like gears turning around each other and stuff. It's a really cool dance, and it's really complicated. Yeah.
I would absolutely join the dance. Question. Is it like you stick with your pair or are you shuffling all the time?
No, so this is a dance where you stick with your pair.
Okay.
You are
Is there a way to,
shuffling
like-
sort of like in between different pairs, but you are continuously together with your partner.
Is it like a long type of dance?
Sorry?
Is it a long type of dance or is it just like a quick song?
It's
Yeah, what time
pretty
is it
long.
now?
We're
Okay.
saying it's about 11 p.m. So you have an hour. I would say this is like a 5-minute song.
Okay.
I don't know if it's like the dance is called Scales of Justice, but I don't know if there's like an actual song because there was like an actual song that we listened to, but I don't know what the song is called.
Duma would absolutely join the party, join the dance. And also at some point, he would try to like, oh, change time and like exchange to dance with Willow.
What?
At some point while dancing, Dumar would try to exchange pairs to dance with Willow instead of whoever he was dancing with, like get a chance to talk without
who-
Mercutias.
Would you have grabbed a random woman, or is there a specific woman that you want to dance with? Or man, you dance with a man, because Mercutia is dancing with Willow, so...
Yeah. No, there isn't any. There isn't anyone specific.
Maybe you should
So he wouldn't just like
start, like,
go up and drag
talking
somebody.
with that-
He would be polite
that-
about it.
Maybe you should start talking with that brother guy. Just saying.
I don't think the brother strikes me as the type that would dance. Oh no, actually, Dumar is gonna try to get the dance with the brother.
Sure. You see he already has this, beautiful, noble lady lined up, and you sort of, like, give her a little twirl and take her place right as the music starts, and he's like, well, I guess we're doing this now. Yeah, so you will be dancing with Tybalt. Yeah, Eris, you see, none of the staff are joining in the dance, but I definitely don't want to take this roleplay opportunity away from you, so if you wanted to jump in, now is your chance.
Oh, I'll keep it. Like, this makes no sense for me to be in there. Absolutely not.
Eris
I appreciate
goes,
it, but
yep.
this month makes no
Eris
sense.
goes, oh hell no. Yeah, and you guys start doing Scales of Justice. Like I said, it's a complicated dance. So, Dumar and Willow, I would like for both of you to make performance checks. Dumar, I will give advantage because I know he's into this shit. Is Willow into this shit? Like, into ball music and doing ball dances?
No.
Alright, so I'm not gonna give you advantage. Right,
No.
so both of y'all, you remember, both of you, even with a 9 and an 11, you remember the core rule of Scales of Justice, which is, if you don't know, just ping wing it. So don't wing it, but specifically ping wing it. Basically what you're going to be doing is you're going to walk forward. Someone's hands are probably going to meet your hands, and you're going to walk around them. And sort of like you keep moving around in such a way, and then you kind of come back to your partner, you do like a little thing around your partner, then you ping wing it again, and you sort of like, again, someone's hand will most likely meet your hand. You walk around in a circle with them, then you meet someone else, you walk the other way. But it's going pretty shit. The main thing about the Scales of Justice is, first you do it from left to right, which is fine, but then you have to do it from right to left, so you suddenly have to do it the other way around, and that's when both of you completely lose track, and for a solid 4 rounds of the song, you are both just sort of flailing around, running. But this is the perfect opportunity for the two of you to run into each other, fall to the floor, at which point Mercutia sort of looks at Tybalt. They sort of awkwardly look at the ground, but then they look at the crowd and they're like, fuck, everyone's watching, and they sort of like join up. So that's the perfect opportunity, because you both suck, for you guys to sort of end up together in the dance as they sort of take over as each other's partner.
But we also didn't fight up. That's the thing here. Because we ended up together. Okay. Dumar would help Willow stand up.
I thought you were better at this.
Well, you're the bard. I thought you were better at this.
I don't dance!
Well, time to start, and he's gonna awkwardly try to mess up again. But as he dances with her, he's gonna try to whisper her about like, okay, we are killing Mercutia, and you stay besties with her because we need her in a specific spot. And probably while dancing, he's gonna show that spot to her, so she knows
so
what it is.
So no movie night, that's what I'm hearing, right?
Movie night? I mean, we can watch
she invited
movies.
me to her mansion.
I mean, it's for sure gonna be empty after that. I'm sorry.
Sure.
Keep going. Continue.
Okay, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Now what?
So the problem is, before, both of y'all had a partner that knew what to do. Meaning that you could ping wing it and they would spin you around. But now it's too. I need new performance checks. I need new performance checks.
The normal, right?
Oh
Or advantage?
no! Uni, what are you doing? You're a bard!
Wait.
What is this?
On advantage or
Yeah,
normal?
Dumar would still have advantage. You know what? I'm gonna give Uni advantage too because you have been doing this for like 3 minutes. And you're our bard, so you should be able to sort of do this.
Hey!
There we go. Uni, Dumar. Okay, so over the past week, Dumar has been like, don't lift your hand like this, hold your cup like this, do your thing like that, don't burp in front of people, blah blah blah. And now you're on the dance floor with him, right? So you expect Dumar to do the shit that he's been talking about, right? To put his action where his mouth is,
Yeah.
you know? Because his mouth has been like, I'm the shit, but you're seeing this in action and you're like, something is up. Continue.
Yes. You like don't step on my toe. Come on.
Don't put your toes under my toes.
What?
I don't know what. Listen, we haven't had many balls around in the war, okay?
Yes, definitely.
Alright.
You were like laughing your ass off of
Okay, just stay with me. Stay with her.
what?
Stay with her.
I love you
with what?
discussing your murder plans as you're like dancing with someone else.
Over there, and he's actually gonna grab her and probably absolutely mess up everything. So just like grab her and turn her around
Oh,
over my right shoulder. You see this tile? That's where she's supposed to be.
You fully spin out of the dance. They sort of like look at you,
don't just grab me
close,
like
and
that.
just continue, and you're out of the dance. Like, they are not accepting you back in. Like, even if you try, they're like, no, these guys fucking suck. We don't want them back in the dance. What the hell?
The one's gonna go fuck it and actually just starts dancing normally with Willow, but to the music like completely different. Like he has the classical like I don't know waltz music in his head playing and dancing to this, not to the
As Mercutias sees this, she makes eye contact with you, Willow. She gives you a wink, and then she shouts to the director, "Play a waltz!" And she goes, "Yes, all right." And they've changed to a waltz, and Mercutia immediately like grabs Tybalt as he was like about to turn around to see where his sister is. Mercutia grabs Tybalt and like starts waltzing with him immediately.
Yes.
And you get the feeling Mercutia's under the impression that you are hardcore flirting with Dumar right now. And you need to be with him, and you need like a moment with him. You with no insight check required. You are on that level already where you can read her fucking thoughts, and she is thinking, "I need to get this girl with Dumar."
It's not like we came together or anything.
She's like, no.
And Dumar at this same moment, Dumar is holding you like properly to the dance. And just
I
starts
don't
dancing.
waltz, Dumar.
Well, you will.
Go.
And he continues to explain his plan to her. So that we have to distract Tybalt, they have to run away, and we're gonna kill Mercutia.
What? Sorry. my
Sure.
audio cut out, so I'm like just doing as if you like flipped me over or something. I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
You know,
Alright.
as he dances with you,
Yeah, to move forward,
right up.
he explains
Yeah.
the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Meanwhile, Eris, what have you been doing for the past 10 minutes? Oh, you're muted.
I know. Thank you. I think Eris would have probably tried to seek Carl.
Oh, there you are. I was wondering if you filled out my note. I gave it to your good friend Willow over there.
As you saw, they were dancing. I actually just want to say to you, like, I'm actually just clapping on his shoulder.
Oh, that's
Like-
quite a strong grip. You should do something with that. You're kind of squeezing it a little bit. Are you upset with me?
No, I'm absolutely
oh.
not. Yeah, that's actually good because Eris does seem upset, but he's like, I'm not upset with you at all. It's just like, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing the right thing.
Yeah, well,
Keep worry of the other workers. Maybe something of a person to look up to.
well, I must say, Eris, you're the sorry, he says Coral. No, he doesn't say Eris. I must say, Coral, that was just a slip on me. I must say, Coral, you're the person that I look up to. You're the one that inspired me to start the union. After all, I already have 50 autographs.
Well, but I would have never had the, be brave enough to do it. So,
Well,
I believe in you.
You inspired me toward great bravery. That's a real quality of a leader-type character. You should do something with that, and that strong grip. Have you ever considered becoming an adventurer? Because it seems like that's something that you would be really good at.
I'm not sure it's my kind of work. I just wanted to let you know. And slap
It's
on
alright.
the shoulder.
Hey, my friend, you do seem a little upset, right? Look, I don't know, we're not friends. I only just met you, and also you were late for our shift that we were supposed to work together. But you've inspired me, so I feel like we could be friends maybe one day. Now, you seem a little troubled, and I would ask what that's about, but I'm working right now. So
Sure.
if you want to talk later, you should come find me, alright?
Sure.
If you join the union, we have great HR.
I'm pretty sure it is.
I mean, if you want to be in charge of HR, you seem like a type of people person, but also it seems like you're sort of cropping up your feelings, and that doesn't seem right. You should explain your feelings at least to someone who you trust, or maybe to your mirror at night, so that at least you speak them out. Because if you don't speak them out, sometimes it can feel like it's not actually true, when actually it is true, because your feelings are very important.
You're weirdly wise. I mean...
That's what my mom called me. Alright, well, I have to go. Unless you want to say something else, Tim.
No, I was just saying. I get back to
Whitley
work.
Wise, that was my nickname in middle school, and then he walks off.
What a weird guy. But nice. I'll just continue on working, I guess.
Yep. I don't know, why are we on the mystery playlist? Hang on, I need to
Good
go.
question. It's very...
It's been chill, but
Yeah. it's probably not the intention that is...
Let's go back to Russian and Slavic music.
Yeah!
Yay! Alright.
What exactly are you listening to?
The Watch Together. That we've...
No, I cannot join because I will make an echo
So
from
it's
the
just
device.
like Russian...
It's literally called Russian folk music and Slavic music.
It's like the Tetris theme, but played on instruments. You know, like that.
Pretty much.
But traditional sort of folklore music.
I know.
I
don't
had
have
a
to
dance
explain
class
it
on
to
that
you.
one.
Tina's living it pretty much.
I had a dance class in Slovenia on that type of music once. It was a lot of fun.
Nice.
I didn't do well.
Just like Willow. Just like Willow.
Yeah.
Alright. At which point the waltz ends. You can see Tybalt immediately makes his way over quickly to Cesaria and sort of shoos the guy away that she's been dancing the whole time, and sort of pulls her aside and it's like, your form was all off, you should, as a lady, you should stand more like this and do more like this. He's been watching her the entire time during the ball. Mercutia's been trying to sort of socialize with him, but nope.
Get fucked.
Alright, so your dance also ends. You guys see sort of Eris is doing his job right now, and you have 50 more minutes before the fireworks.
Oh.
Dumar is gonna as they are separating because of the end of the dance. That's what I was gonna say. He's gonna one last time remind her, you get Mercutia in place.
Right. Yeah.
He is actually gonna go to the lovely Piebald. He's talking to Cesaria, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So he walks up there. Excuse me. Hi. Good evening. I don't think we talked today just yet.
I believe we did briefly at the start of the night, but it's quite alright. We've all had a little bit to drink, haven't we? You can see immediately he puts on like the fakest smile, because he was just in like a discussion with her, and as soon as you approach, they're both like, everything's fine, you know.
Sorry, I just. Hello, yeah, the Marisha. I know who you are. I loved the way you delivered the poem. Truly, it touched me deeply. It was an amazing performance, I must say. Tell me, do you do something with that regularly?
I mean, I would consider myself something of a poet, but it's not something that I wrote. It's just more a carried out sort of thing, you know. Men in our position, as he sort of gestures to himself and then to you, men in our position are expected to hold some form of eloquence. So yes, I have had training, but it's not something I do regularly. Now, good sir Isher, I understand that you are sort of a not representative, but one of the few who is from Sire actually here tonight. How have you enjoyed the city so far?
Oh, it's lovely. Truly, the architecture is just breathtaking. And he's just trying to think of the architecture of the city that he didn't really see beside one jewelry shop. And like, yeah, the architecture is great, and honestly, just the energy flowing through that city it's surprising how refreshing a city can be. You know what they say, that you go out in the countryside and you go brand new, but the city really wakes up something in me.
Yes, the countryside, as I'm sure you've seen quite a lot of in your journeys. It must have been harrowing. I'm happy that you enjoyed my performance of the poem, as it, you know, sort of relates back to the history of the nations and all that. And yes, architecture. I didn't know you were into architecture, and he's, you know, trying to sort of keep up polite conversation with you the whole time. Is there any intention for you to sort of like gesture to Cesaria, because she's just like politely standing there, not sure if she's supposed to like stay in this conversation because you want her to stay, or if she is supposed to like leave you guys? So what is your intention toward her?
He's gonna wait for the moment where he's gonna be very passionate about what he was saying, to like be the most distracted and kind of like nod her, like, so something along like, oh, that is interesting, and like, calm.
She sort of like turns toward Tybalt and she says, "Brother, I shall entertain myself in another conversation with Miss Kinley, alright?" She says, yes, be sure to do that. We want to keep her friends. Cheap wine is good wine after all. And sort of leaves.
As soon as he turns to her, Damaris wants to make sure that he keeps his attention on him, like, and that church on the main square. Now, that was lovely. I see that you're very passionate about this, and frankly, I'm new here in the town and I haven't had the chance to learn yet. So could you perhaps tell me something more about it? You do seem really well versed in that case.
Make a persuasion check with advantage. Nice. Oh, well, I can't say that I'm personally responsible, but it happens to be that the church recently had renovations and my father put me in charge, blah blah blah. Like, he's gonna fully go into the renovations of the church.
Oh no, I knew that someone with just an amazing taste could have done something like that. He's just like throwing some praises along the way to like make sure that he distracts him for long enough. He's hating every minute of this conversation, by the way, but he's rolling with.
Are you trying to keep a conversation with him for 50 minutes?
Yes. I have a backup plan for when he gets bored of talking to me.
Just let him talk about himself. That sounds like something he would do.
He's gonna try to ask questions like, "Oh, you like about his past, like get anything going on." Like, this is the type of person that would love to talk about his accomplishment. So he is trying to play on that note. However, if by any case he gets bored of talking about himself, as it's not. I don't know. Everyone loves that.
I mean, after about 10 minutes, he is starting to sort of like look around to see where Cesaria went and to see if she's okay, and he doesn't quite see her, so he sort of like starts sort of. If you excuse me for a moment,
just one more quick thing. You know, I just happened to see your form in dance was absolutely amazing, and like maybe you could give me a few tips. I did dance with you for a while, and you were so much above me, and like I felt really out of place, like trying to do anything
Make
here.
another persuasion check with advantage.
One. Hell yeah.
Nice. So you keep it engaged for another 10 minutes. How do you want to fill the rest of the half hour that you have left?
Oh, it was happening.
Yeah, I said 50. It was 50.
Oh, we said-
50
I thought
minutes.
we heard 15.
No, I was convinced it was 15.
I was
I was like,
convinced
okay,
it was 15 as well.
I was very impressed because you said like I have something if he goes away. I'm like 50 minutes?
Yeah,
How
no,
the hell
I
are you
heard
to do
15
that?
as well. I heard 15
Alright.
as well.
So does this mean... Wait, so does this mean, Martina, that Dumar would have approached Tybalt about 15 minutes
Yes.
before the fireworks?
Yes.
Because I was
Yeah,
under the
I was
impression you
talking-
approached him as soon as the dance was over.
Oh, yeah, I didn't calculate the time, and I thought you said 15, and I was like, okay, 15
Yeah.
minutes is a good time to distract somebody.
Right.
Yeah.
It's- if I would do that later, it would be too close to fireworks, and I could be turned down. A quarter is like a 8 times 6, so I would do that only 15 minutes before.
Noted. Alright, so the plan is pretty clear. Right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, Dumar, you have successfully distracted Tybalt. Right? The second check would have been for the next 10 minutes, would have been sort of during the fireworks, so he is distracted. We've already sort of roleplayed that, so we'll just sort of
Yeah.
yada yada it half an hour forward. He's talking about his dance, and then the fireworks goes off, and he's still looking around for his sister, but you have him thoroughly distracted. Willow, you know what you are supposed to do.
Yes. I will kind of like try and get her to come over where she's standing right now.
Oh my gosh,
Like
Willow, you
above.
were dancing with Dumar, and it was so attractive. Like, he is really fine.
I'm not his type, you trust me.
But you are
I'm not
literally his
type.
+1 though.
Yes, I'm aware, but I'm his friend.
Oh, it's like that.
Yeah.
You friend-zoned him? Wow, I'm like, he's fine
friend-
though. Like, you're playing very hard to get.
Korea, he's gay.
Oh, you see her like have that 1,000-yard stare for a moment as she goes, that explains a lot actually. That explains why he wanted to dance with Tybalt.
Yes.
I think Tybalt is a bit too harsh on Cesaria sometimes, you know.
Yeah,
Like, he's very protective
really
of her,
is.
but he really like takes
Yeah.
it to the next level. I don't think he's into men though. But like, look at them, and she like looks over at Dumar and Tybalt, as Dumar is 100% like, tell me more about you, blah blah blah, and like,
Yes.
Tybalt sort of there like, yes please, I will tell you about blah blah blah. He's like, look at them though, like
Exactly,
they
right?
fit so well together, like. If someone could just
Yeah.
give them like a little shove, they could be a little closer, you know.
Yeah.
Is there something you wanted to discuss with me, Willow?
You know, that thing you've been wanting to hear, you know.
That I want to get a new horse? That's what I've been wanting to hear. Wait, I said about Olivia.
The other thing. Yes, the other thing.
Yes.
So come a little closer and she's gonna like step over here.
To the spot?
How many minutes do we have left right now? Because I was thinking about like a few minutes before countdown, you know?
Yeah, I mean, she would have approached you a little bit before that and engaged in like other conversation, probably. Sure. So make a persuasion check with advantage, because you were feeding her the knowledge that she wants, right?
Yeah.
Bard, go, come on. Be the bard.
Persuasion.
The bard.
Very nice. Yeah, so you put her in the correct position.
Yeah.
And Eris, you are actually approached by Cesaria, and she says, "Oh, wait, I'm actually feeling quite faint. Would you mind escorting me off the boat?"
Of course. Please.
Thank you. As the guards sort of like look at her, because they don't want her to leave unaccompanied. You get the feeling you've just been strung along so that someone is accompanying her off the boat, because she's, you know, of great noble standing here. So she is accompanied off the boat by you. I would just like you to make a stealth check as you're trying to sort of.
Check.
I mean, or like performance as you're sort of like acting out your duty of like, oh sure, you know she's faking it, right? So you're just trying to sort of cover for her in this situation.
So what do you want me to roll?
What do you think you should roll? To sort of accompany her, you know she's faking it, so you're trying to sort of help her cover for her, right?
Yes, I sadly would say it's performance, even though I'm worse at that. But it makes sense. I like it.
Come on.
Yeah, I knew I didn't like it. Well, it makes sense because Eris is obviously visibly not okay.
Nice. Tybalt would have gotten a natural 20 on his perception check, but Dumar is distracting him. So, even though you guys are kind of leaving and the guards look at you weirdly and they're kind of like, why are you guys leaving? What's going on? Tybalt doesn't seem to notice, which is the most important one, right?
Oh yeah.
So about that church in the main square, right? It's over there, isn't it?
And yeah, Eris, you see Cesaria says, "Oh, I actually feel a lot better. It must have been the crowd. Thank you so much for just walking me off." And you can already see her glancing off to like an alleyway, which is just her escape route, basically.
Okay. Is there somebody who's very close to me? Is this like, are the people just right behind me? The guards and whatnot?
Yes, so there are at any point there are 2 guards at the very least sort of at the gangplank, and then you know that there are 2 more guards sort of in the vicinity, and normally there would be 2 guards on the boat, so I'll actually say there's 1 guard in the vicinity and 1 on the boat, because the other 2 are still with Jovi. Oh, you can still hear him from the warehouse, like, oh, you know.
Yeah, well, just, Eris would just look at her and it's like, don't worry about it, and good luck. And just go.
Right. So, the sky explodes in a glorious display of colors. As the guests look up at the fireworks, 2 figures break away from the crowd and rush onto the docks, keeping their heads down until they're a few hundred feet away from the ship. Olivier, whose true name you learned was Orsino, and Cesaria briefly look back toward the vessel, smiles brightening their faces for a moment before they both turn and escape into the night. At which point also Mercutia slumps to the ground and dies.
I'm gonna scream at the top of my lungs for help as that happens.
Sure.
There's the scene.
Yes.
Willow, you still see the little like dart sticking out of her, where the little poisonous
Oh
dart.
right, yeah.
So, do you want to do anything about that? As you're right next to her as this is happening.
Yes, I'm gonna try and sneak it in like a pocket.
Make
Because
sleight of
apparently this
Make a sleight of
fucking
hand
thing
check.
has pockets.
Oh yes.
Wait.
Your dress has
Wait.
pockets.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Nice.
Thank God.
I
I
wanted to
rather
give
have advantage of something else. Yes, I know.
The good news is, with the high sleight of hand check, and you sort of whisk away this little thing, sort of rub the wound so that it sort of closes, and maybe use like a little bit of magic to sort of seal it away.
I can't do that because the wizard knows, so I know that I shouldn't use magic.
That's a very good point. I actually forgot that, so that's... You get inspiration! Fuck! Nice! That's some quality knowledge. I'm so proud of you. Look at that brain cell doing its work. Yeah, we sort of go through a scene where a crowd gathers around her. They're sort of trying to figure out what happened, but no one knows what's going on. And at this point, Eris, you actually feel a little something in your pocket.
I'll take a few steps back so that I'm not in a crowd directly and would just look at it real quickly.
So you find just a small note and a ring. And this
Okay.
was one of the rings that Olivier was wearing. With a little note that says basically like how to contact him, because he did promise sort of like, I'll be your ally and you can contact me if you need information. So there's like a little sort of how to contact him in a very secretive sort of thieves' cant almost type way.
Mhm.
Like I said, and one of his rings.
Okay, I'll put him back. Obviously.
Yeah. And this is basically your last chance to interact with any of the NPCs during this like moment of stress before we sort of fade away from this party. So is there any NPCs you want to have a last interaction with at this party?
No, I had my talk with Carl.
With Carl. His name's just Carl. He's just unable to pronounce his own name.
Mm.
His name is Carl.
I'm gonna give a hug to Balthazar because I feel like he deserves a hug. Everything that
Willow.
happened tonight.
Willow, I'll miss you so much. No one is quite like you, my sweet niece. And you know what to call me. If you ever see me, you know what to call me, Willow.
Exactly. Goodbye, Uncle Balthazar.
Lumari wanted to talk to anyone? You've been talking to Tybalt, but as soon as this obviously happens, he sort of like rushes over and is like in the crowd looking for Cesaria. He's like screaming her name, looking for her because, you know, something big just happened. So is there someone
Well,
you
that
wanted to
sucks.
speak to?
He's probably gonna say some goodbye to Balthazar, but not like hacking, like
Oh, no,
just
yeah.
like politely, because he feels like he should respect that man. And then also while leaving, he's gonna go to Miss Kinley and like say something nice about the wine, which is gonna be awkward seeing that someone just died. But he feels like that's a proper way to say goodbye to the elder that he was talking to. So he is gonna do that in a very polite manner. Like he
Yeah.
was trying to be respectful, and then probably just leave.
Mm-hmm. Basically, you know, the guards do prevent you for a little while from leaving, and sort of more Rotian guards arrive. Willow, with your high sleight of hand check, you sort of have managed to sort of throw the dog overboard. Basically, like
Yeah.
in a moment of chaos, you sort of like whisked it away, threw it overboard. And you can also see, Willow, you know, you were informed by Dumar that this trap device was placed amongst the band. And you do see the gnome sort of is packing up her band and looks quite satisfied with herself. And you guys start putting the picture together that she's actually part of his crew. Like she
Nice.
was put on this ship by him. But no one's gonna suspect the gnome with the band, you guys. It's just a little
No.
gnome with a little band. And they're all robots. So yeah. As you know, it becomes 2 in the morning and you guys are led off the ship as the Rotian guard are unable to find out what happened just yet. You return to your hotel because this is the end of the adventure. That's sort of why I'm sort of wrapping it up a little bit rapidly. You return to your hotel. You return to Callie, who still has this man hogged. Like he's sleeping, but he is tied up in a very uncomfortable position. And she just has her 2 legs on, like, she turned 2 chairs towards each other, has her legs on the other one, and she's just in the process of currently, like, peeling an apple with a dagger as she walk in, and she
Nice.
just goes, okay, how was the party, guys?
I'm so tired.
Alright,
And
well,
Eris is just taking off his clothes and like his shirts, like whatever. Just
oh, it was that kind of party, huh? Well, have a good night. We'll talk in the morning.
Yeah.
Great.
And thus, we fade away from this adventure.
Actually,
yes?
before we, Dumar would try to talk to Eris afterwards.
Sure. Yes. Shall we wrap up and then sort of do the roleplay after the wrap up?
I mean, I don't know if Eris gonna want to talk to Dumar in the first place.
we can wrap up and then do the roleplay part. It's no problem actually.
Sort of go over the items and then sort of after that
Yeah,
go back
sure.
to the roleplay. Yeah. Alright, so I'm just gonna keep recording because I am too lazy to upload 2 videos again.
Sure. Go ahead.
So we have played Adventure 6, The Last Word. As always, this is your moment to level up to level 7.
Woo.
Hey.
Wait, are we? Nothing. I didn't say anything.
Oh, actually, hang on. I have to like blur some stuff out because you didn't do everything. Like you
Oh.
trusted some people and you
Yeah.
didn't trust other people, and that's gonna like have consequences later. So I need to blur out the things that you did and didn't do. You know?
We did
Damn. I just hope that we made the right decision.
How do I? I figured out the other day how to like blur this stuff out. Hang on. Effects. Pick. Generate. I think it was this one. No, that's just a gray blur. Hang on. I did it the other day and it was so good. Like it was actually like blurred, you know, like little pixels. Crystallize. Oh, that works. Perfect. So we'll just sort of remove this. And I think, oh yes, so part of, oh, we'll do that after, but part of your reward was you would each get a +1 weapon from Flame Wind, but that's part of the one of the bonus rewards. So, let's see, you don't get this one either, because you didn't get into a fight, so you don't get the item that you get as a reward for fighting someone.
Yeah. Now I'm kind of sad that we like each other.
I wanted to fight people.
Sorry.
You said that we like each other. That's a little rude.
What do you mean? I wasn't talking about you, Uni. I was talking about Dumar and Willow.
I'm aware.
There you go, I've blurred out the two that you guys don't really know about. So yeah, you get 1 level for completing the adventure. Your reward anyway would have been 150 GP, or 250 GPs, so you can add those. And you can choose either Potion of Greater Healing for defeating the half-elves in the train, or the +1 weapon, or the Ring of Evasion that you were given by Osario before he left, which was left in the pocket of Eris. Then, legacy events, you have Dark Lantern's Flicker, because Mercutia was assassinated during the ball. The city of Rhodes is put on high alert as rumors swirl around of who could have been possible, which might have repercussions later in the campaign. Also, you helped Orsino and Cesaria escape to build a new life for themselves. They are forever grateful for your assistance. Once only, during any adventure, you can call on Orsino for assistance. You must have at least 3 hours free to contact him. Orsino's spy network can answer 3 questions for you as per the commune spell. When you use this legacy event, all players in the group must remove it. So one time you can sort of contact him and ask 3 questions and sort of get a response as if you were casting the commune spell. So while you guys figure that out, we sort of pick up the next morning, you know, as you guys sort of catch the train back toward Sharn, and sit with the 3 of you, with 4 of you. Callie is there, with Callie in like a little compartment in the train as you travel back. Callie is just sort of been awkwardly silenced because she can feel the vibe in the room is off somehow.
Yeah, I'm just trying to level up right now. I am not focused yet on the game.
Really quickly. This.
I'm trying to find like an empty scene, but I for some reason don't have any empty scenes. There we go, sure.
That. Go. $50, a hell of a lot.
I just read the name of the channel, Marcus. Von's channel. Haha, no, he did.
Yeah, we didn't call it Eris. We just Von. Haha, no, he did. It Eris.
Yeah. I remember that.
So good.
So did you guys immediately want to use the commune? Because both of you have sort of crossed out the once per adventure you can cast like do the community?
No, no, I'm not. I'm
Alright.
sorry. That was my mistake there.
Alright. So you find yourselves, like I said, in the train compartment for the next few hours, sitting with the four of you together.
Okay, I upgraded everything. I guess a long rest as well.
Yes.
I only need the new
One,
plus
two,
one weapon.
three. And for hit dice, we're going half and then round it down, right? Because you used all my 6, going up to 7, so...
What?
Because on a long rest, you get half your hit dice back.
Oh no, it's gonna be a week. You know, so you get all your hit dice back. Don't worry.
Okay, okay. Okie dokie. There we go. Everything done. Barbarians, easy shit, yo.
When we are talking about the plus one weapon as a reward, can we get like a brand new weapon or just upgrade the current one?
Sure. You can also ask Flamewind to upgrade your current weapon.
I would do that because I just made +1.
Sure. So, just out of curiosity, since you're choosing the weapon Eris, what weapon do you have?
Glaive.
A glaive. So, do you want Flamewind to upgrade your glaive, or do
Yes.
you want to take a +1 glaive that she has, like a named weapon that is finely crafted?
I don't have Eris doesn't have a connection to his weapon because it's just a tool for him, so he'll take the one from Flamewind.
Sure. I don't currently have a glaive name ready, but I'm gonna come up with a cool name for your glaive.
Okay.
Same question for Dumar. Do you want to upgrade your existing weapon, or would you, which I assume is a longsword or a greatsword?
Yeah.
A
Oh,
longsword.
it's a longsword.
So do you want to upgrade your longsword, or do you want a named longsword that was probably used by some general
sorry.
hundreds of years ago that she had like as an offer
I
for you?
will
Oops.
probably take a new one. I just have to. I'm looking through the weapons right now.
Oh,
Get that shit.
I will
Oops.
change my decision if that is okay, because we're still on that point. Is that still okay? I will not take a weapon.
I don't know what I want.
Alright, so what do you want instead?
I'll take the ring.
Right.
Because it makes way more sense for my character.
Yeah, I already have like
Evasion.
proficiency in dexterity, so I was like,
Well, it would make sure that... No, it's just because Eris is obviously way into movement and whatnot.
yeah,
And having a ring that helps him actually dodge stuff because it's dexterity.
yeah, that makes sense.
I already have advantage when I see whatever's happening with dexterity, so it's just a safety mechanism pretty much. So I'll delete this and we'll make it new. So I fucked
I
up.
think I'm gonna go for a new longsword, like upgraded version.
Yeah, I'll come up with a cool name for your sword.
Alright.
And I assume for Willow as well. Do you want the +1 sling, or did you want the +1 rapier?
It's a +1 rapier.
Sure, so also I will come up with... Again, this is like a finely crafted rapier that once belonged to the Princess of Galifar 200 years ago, you know, blah blah. So there's like elegant sort of, you know, metal work around the hand protection part.
Yeah. My
and-
sling hits fine, my rapier doesn't. It's
Yeah.
just weird.
Both of your weapons perfectly balanced and like historical items that you are given as a reward by Flamewind. She says, I will look further. Oh yes, she actually has like a little box text that I'm supposed to read that I forgot to read.
Oh,
Sorry,
God.
Sorry. Well, it's sort of like just oh well, you did a good job, blah blah blah. You know, like hang on, let me scroll up.
Look at
So
you
much,
go.
so much enthusiasm
Yeah.
on that one.
She says, this confirms it. The Oracle of War speaks the true words of the draconic prophecy that makes it valuable beyond compare, and it's your destiny to unravel its mysteries. I hope your efforts in Road have averted war between the two nations, but only time will tell. Until then, there is much to be done, and I'll trust you'll allow me to help you further in these matters. The Sphinx turns away, and you see the reflection of her eyes twinkling in the glass of the windows. and then you have about a week of downtime. So
Yeah, I guess we're still going back to the
yeah.
part
So
where
if you wanted to
Dumar
have a
left off.
discussion in the train, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I just have to update the sheet because I cannot do two things at once today. Sorry.
It's okay, we all know how that feels. I'm sure.
I have a new spell.
Which
I'm
spell
trying
did
to
you
calculate my
choose?
gold.
I chose Conjure Minor Elemental.
Ooh.
So get ready for some chaos.
Okay.
What do you mean getting ready for some chaos? We are living chaos.
But they can help us fight, which is great.
Oh, I really want to know what we missed. Because of we're not fighting. We weren't fighting anyone.
Yeah.
I really want to know. Okay, then one. No, he dead. There is. There you go. Okay, this time it's actually did right. I think.
Oh, and hey, new landing page.
Hey,
Yay!
Hey.
Hey.
where the sweet paper? Where the sweet newspaper? Why there no newspaper?
Hey, you guys didn't start a new adventure yet, so there's no newspaper yet. I need you guys to first do some emotional role playing. The newspaper is a
Yeah.
reward for the emotional role playing.
Talk that shit out, man.
Yes,
So tell me about that.
I'm not above emotional blackmail. I need my roleplay scenes before I reward you with a newspaper.
That is scary. But I'm okay with that.
I cannot count apparently. Or can I? I cannot. No, wait, what?
That ring is amazing.
Yeah?
Seriously, it's incredible.
I'm trying to figure out how to calculate gold. I'm doing this for the first time right now.
I guess I'll take the time to attune to it as well, just so you know, Dion.
Yep.
Okay, so I messed up last time, and now it's okay, but it's written wrong. Okay, it doesn't matter. It's 3 of pieces that I'm not sure which should go. I cannot calculate.
So good. I'm so
What did you
happy
say?
about this. I'm so happy
Okay,
about this ring.
I heard something completely different. I heard you basically saying bitch in Polish, and I was really confused for a second there.
Yes. Call her a bitch. Do it.
I wouldn't dare. I like this group and I want to stay in here.
Already half of this group is bullying me, so you would be the majority then.
I'm the
I think
anxious
I've only
safety
called
blanket.
you bitch twice today, to be fair.
First time right now. I mean, it's a very low score for
Technically
you.
not, but
It's a low score for you. I think you should try harder. You're falling behind.
I'm falling behind.
You're getting softer, weaker.
I'm sorry, I've had to bully my friends at school today as well. You're not as important as you think. Jeez.
Me and my friends at the uni are having bets. I mean, it's not really bets. We are just paying money for every time we say something stupid, like out loud for the whole class. And we are, I mean, we're not actually giving them yet. I have an Excel spreadsheet when I'm noting how much we owe each other. And we are gonna chip in for the trip to Africa by the end of our studies.
Yeah.
And I'm not winning, surprisingly. So basically it was hard because when you have 12 hours at the university, you say stupid shit. And we were gonna enter the lab for chemistry. And we were going to cut some paper for the paper chromatography. And I was talking way too loud with them. I'm like, oh cool, we're getting scissors. That's great because I had the artistic talent of a 3-year-old with some disability.
Yes.
And the professor actually walked out of the lab and looked at me like, well, good luck today then.
No, my classmates and I called each other bitches in like a very bad English accent.
Just so you're aware, we're still recording.
Yeah,
We're aware.
we are still playing.
We're aware. It's
I'd
not like
to,
something I
congratulate
hide or
everyone who
something,
was
you know?
watching
So,
this,
do you
hopefully
guys want to do
enjoying
the
themselves.
do you guys want to do
Yes.
role play now? 'Cause,
Yes.
I guess I'm ready. Like,
Yep, okay, let's do it. So are we doing this in the train or right after?
whatever you feel like. You wanted to go up to hers.
Yeah, he would probably try right after.
Okay.
He would like knock on the door to his room. Oh, are we having separate rooms?
I think we all are in the same hotel room.
this is while you're in the compartment in the train on the way back to Sharn. So
Oh.
this is technically before you spoke to Flamewind about the mission.
Okay.
Change this to like some other music.
Yeah, so he would go into his compartment, knock and wait to be let in, if even.
Yeah.
Can I come in for a while? For a sec? I don't know, can I just come in?
Yes. Sure. Come in.
Yeah, I don't know whether you're sitting or staying in the compartment, or...
He's probably just sitting on a bench to the, I guess, window, and is just actually like just sitting there looking out the window there, but
in that
turning to
case-
you when come in.
Yeah. He would probably like lean on the wall, but just like, I don't really have anywhere to sit, not in a threatening way. It's just like casually standing there. Hey, I kind of wanted to apologize. I mean, aside from the whole I'm still not sure about you being a spy thing, because that's a separate matter for later. I just want to say I'm sorry for pushing you into my decision, really. I've been thinking about it, and I still do think that it was the right decision. With death of one person, we have stabbed death of countless people. I don't know if you ever seen war, but I did, and to say that it's not pretty it's an understatement, really.
It's
it takes
not
a
a.
lot of people away. It takes great people away, your close ones, your loved ones. Then I could not let this happen again. We just ended one war. I cannot fight in another.
It's not about the whole war thing, because he's just sitting straight there. Obviously, nobody wants war. That is a very obvious thing that everybody knows, and me as well. But it was just the word of one guy. You instantly pretty much believed him. We didn't know anything about them. They both were spies, seemingly, and he was ordered to kill her. Like, ordered, like they told her kill her because she has information. Who knew? Who knows? Maybe it wasn't true. Maybe there was a different thing about it, and we just killed a very nice person because they told us to. I'm getting told what to do every day pretty much, but it's not of that level. Like, I don't know. It feels like I'm getting played. I feel like we're getting played. It's like, I don't know. I really don't know.
No, I see where you're coming from. I have asked myself these questions many times by now, if I did make the right call, if I did trust the right person. I do have to admit I did get a bit carried away by some subjective judgment of mine at the very moment I made the decision, but it felt like that was the right decision. I don't know, I just felt that if you would wait, see what happens, or to try to find out more, we might never have a chance to do this again. And if he is indeed right, which at this point I really am hoping that he was right, that he was the right guy,
Oh,
then
me too.
we might not have another chance to start the war later. And if he wasn't the right guy, if he wouldn't, I don't know. I mean, I'm really trying to get to his motives here. If he wanted a war, he wouldn't even bother going to that ship. He would just spread the news like that. There must be something behind it. I may be foolish to believe that. I know I'm not the smartest one, but I don't know. I just really hope I'm right. And again, I am sorry for pushing you to do this.
You don't need to apologize. I'm here to keep safe, that you are safe. You guys are safe. I promise my house.
After all.
I promise my house I will do it, and I will do my job. As long as we're not really ending the life of people who do not deserve it, but just people like those assholes that attacked us in this train, in another train, whatever. I'm okay. I will be okay. It's just it was a very quick decision, and this is probably something that just stopped me in my tracks a little bit. There's not much that stops me in my tracks, I can tell you. But I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I hope you're right.
I'm glad. And I'm glad that you joined us. He's gonna pat you on the shoulder like, you're a nice man. And as he's leaving, because he's probably gonna give you some time for your own thoughts and gonna do the same with himself, he's gonna stop for a sec, turn back to you, and I don't know for how long you have to keep your promise of keeping us safe, but just in case anything goes wrong, look after Willow, okay? And he's gonna leave.
As Dumar steps out, Kelly actually steps in and she says, "Do you mind if I sit here? Because people are chatting and all the other barges. I'm just trying to read my book. Eris, is that okay?"
Yeah, sure. Sit.
She sort of just vibe with Callie as she's sort of reading through a romance novel or whatever, and she's sitting on the opposite bench. She has her feet up on the bench, which is bad Orion etiquette.
Yeah, I'll just swipe the feet off.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
That's
and yeah, you guys roll back into Sharn and visit Flamewind and receive your respective weapons and other rewards that you have chosen, including 250 gold pieces. And
actually,
oh yes,
I would just at any point would like to sell one of my weapons, which would be the hand axe. Yeah, the hand axe. I just like to sell it somewhere in the town.
Oh sure. I don't know, what is the price of a hand axe?
I have 2 gold, 5 gold. I'm not sure. It's a very simple weapon.
It is, but I just don't need this in my inventory.
Looking up real fast.
It is 5 gold.
5.
Pieces, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
so someone is willing to pay you 2 gold and 5 silver for it.
Yep, that works.
We also still have 2 healing potions. We're supposed to have 1 now because we didn't pick the.
Yep.
Thingy.
Guys, let me steal your shit.
What?
For some reason.
Oh, I have to. What
I'm
if I
trying to
keep
steal your
my-
card. Let me steal your card. What does it look like for you guys when I do that? Because I've never.
I just have
What-
I get like a pop-up.
biggest card,
Yeah.
like, yeah, let's take it away, and there is about
Oh, steal request? What the hell?
Yeah.
Okay. That is new.
There you go. So you all have one healing potion, which is a regular healing potion and not a greater healing.
Wow, DM has 4 now. That's broken. So many.
Yeah, and after you guys have been back in Sharn for about 2 days, you do hear, you know, like a young town crier boy, extra, extra, Sharn Inquisitive Evening Edition, get your newspapers here.
I'll get it as always.
Yeah.
Yep.
And this is an extra, as I have just mentioned. So there we go. No, it's on the map layer. That means it's behind the map. Hang on, I need to move it to the token layer. There it is.
Hey.
Sharn Inquisitive Evening
Oh,
Edition. Thrain strikes at Brelish nobility. A ruthless attack on the Brelish nobility was averted last night when an assassin was apprehended during Rhodes' annual armistice ball. So this is obviously false information, right? It's sort of like propaganda of like, oh, we apprehended a criminal who committed a crime against the blah blah blah. Because you guys were literally there. The assassin infiltrated the court under the guise of a noble, Olivier de Volet. Obviously, this was Tybalt that sort of like gave this information to the, because he was suspecting of Oliver the whole time. But his movement have since been traced to Thrain. Officials believe that Violet was sent by the Silver Torch to murder Mercutia Irconlity, a partition who was well, guys can read. A trade between the two nations. If proven, the assassination is an act of war against Breland, and King Boronel has sworn to respond appropriately. Across the nation, troops have been put on standby to secure the border and prepare for retaliatory actions. So it seems that while the Lovebirds got away, because Mercutius was still assassinated, they still sort of traced it back to Olivier. Obviously, they don't know his true identity, but they say that he has been traced back to Thrain. And yeah, but they're saying the assassin was apprehended, which is obviously not true, but it's part of the propaganda.
We
You guys
know.
yeah.
We're aware.
Yeah, I'm pretty much sitting on a building, pretty much on the roof, and just reading like, damn it, just throwing it away, because obviously they're making themselves ready for war, pretty much. And it's like,
A seagull flies down and grabs a piece of parchment, then realizes it's not bread, and then drops it.
just lying back on the roof, pretty much just looking at the sky or the towers, pretty much. That's all. Sorry.
You, Eris, would also have gotten an invitation from, I forget your cousin's name. What did you name him? I forget.
Jory.
Jory. Because I keep on calling him Jovi, but it's not Jovi.
It doesn't really matter if it's Jovi or Jory.
Yeah, you do get an invitation from Jory to share any new information that you have acquired since going to Rhodes.
I guess I will take like a day maybe before I even go back to Althorian. But I will comply.
Yep. Says, there you are. Did you get lost on the way here?
Here are my notes. I'll just chop him his notes, pretty much.
What is this? Oh, what happened? Come, sit down.
I'm just sitting down then.
Tell me what
Can
happened.
I read it?
No.
Read it.
Now, there's one thing that I know about Eris, and that is that he doesn't get upset pretty easily, so I need you to tell me what happened. Like, we're not gonna do this whole thing if you're not gonna fight back, because then it's not fun, right? Just tell me what happened.
Did you see the extra today?
Yes, everyone's talking about it. Preparing for war, you know.
I think that's our fault.
I don't think so. I think there are many things that have been in motion ever since the end of the war.
Still?
I think this is just one more thing to add to the pile of hundreds of other things.
So yeah, started when I took this guy out to get his uniform, and I'm just actually starting to tell him what happened.
All right.
I'll be very open with it, as I always
Yeah,
am.
I mean, he doesn't even like he raises an eyebrow, but then he's sort of like, listen, the dragon-marked houses have always been able to sort of stay out of the war, and if anything, our house prospered during the war because everyone needs trains. I'm not saying war is a good thing, right? But if I'm hearing your situation correctly, if you had killed her, this would have happened. If you had not killed her, information would have gotten spread about Thrain, which would have also caused the war. If he had killed her, this article would be the truth, so I don't see a situation where you could have gotten out of this without it causing war, to be honest.
Maybe there was something I could have done. Anything.
If you keep telling yourself that, then everything is your fault, my guy. There's always something you could have done in every single situation, but if you keep blaming yourself for every single situation, then you're never gonna be fucking happy again. And I need you to be happy because I need this. I don't want this all the time. Now we can get real, because I do love you, but like, this is not good, my guy. If you keep blaming yourself for everything, everything, like you walk in the street and a man gets hit by a car and like, oh, if I had been 5 meters ahead, I could have gotten hit by the car instead of him. Like, you get everything. That's... no. You made a choice, or your friends made a choice, I don't care. You stuck with their choice. But this is not something that you should feel guilty about. I feel like this is just, like I said, one more drop on the pile of hundreds of other things. If you hadn't done it, she would have gotten here with information, like it said about the trade stuff or whatever that it says in the article. And if he had done it, she would be dead, and the article would be the truth. And you would probably have to, you know, fight this guy that you now sort of trust and helped escape, and is now sort of an informant of yours, which is wonderful news. By the way, I've been giving your information, you know, to the fam, and they're probably pretty quickly gonna call a house committee meeting. I hear that they're gonna gather at 12 to talk about it. And you know this means, like, big guys are gonna get involved. Like, the 12 is the name of the committee of all the dragon-marked houses getting together, which they only do when something really important is going on.
Gosh.
Way out of our league anyway, so why should I... Well, I do care, but you know what I mean.
I mean, of course you care. Like, a woman died, and that's always bad. And yes, you're allowed to feel bad, right? I was talking to this guy who used to work on like a ship in Rhodes, and he was talking about like you have to speak out your emotions, otherwise they don't become true, right? So yes, you're definitely allowed to feel bad, and you're gonna probably feel bad for a while. But you can never take blame for everything that happens. Especially in this case, where, you know, this Dumar guy, whatever, sort of made this choice, and you went along with it. So you're not solely responsible. It wasn't you that put a freaking dagger into her heart and like laid her down on the ground with force. It's sort of a series of events that you were one small link in. So not the whole offense is on you, right? You can take blame for the small link that you were, but you shouldn't take blame for the whole chain.
Oh, way more annoying when you're nice to me.
Listen, I fucking love you, but I need you back. You think I want to fucking talk to fucking Carla about this shit? No, she's gonna cry if I call her name. You think I can call to fucking Sarah about this shit? No, she always shows up late. I need you.
Yeah, she does.
My best fucking agent. Sarah? No. Carla? No.
No, we never talk about Carla.
No,
obviously.
no, obviously. She fucking cries all the time. Can't handle that. And then there's Steve. I don't mess with fucking Steve, man. Have you seen him recently?
No, I'm not going near Steve.
I think he's fucking going to the gym or something. Like, I don't know what's going on with him, but like...
He's not as nice as me. He would crush your nose in, really. But maybe you're right. And you normally are, which I hate even more.
Say it again. Say it again. Maybe?
Shut the hell up. I'm trying to be nice to you.
No.
Don't ruin it. Do you know when this meeting of the 12 will be?
No, I
Did
haven't
they
heard.
do
Like I
well?
said, they're sort of trying to put it together, so it could be another little while actually.
Hmm.
But I think they want to do it
Um,
around New Year's probably.
just so I know, did my orders change at all?
No, your orders have been incredibly helpful, and they want you to keep gathering information so that you may present it to the 12, or at least, you know, present it to me, and then I present it to the 12, obviously.
Of course, you get all the good part.
Like I said, every good runner needs a good face, and he pats you on the cheek. See, that's the guy that I like. I have you back. I love it.
I might punch the door on the way out again.
Oh,
Who
I
knows?
just had it fixed. Please, Tucky, don't.
Oh, now I really want to punch the door.
Hey, by the way, Eris, have you seen Brayton recently?
No, why?
I don't know. I haven't spoken to him in a while.
I was away, obviously. I thought you're the brain in the group.
I mean, I don't fucking... You know fucking everyone. You've been talking to all the cousins all around the whole, you know, like, I don't know, ever since he left, because, you know, you've been hanging out with these people that come from, like, Salvation, whatever. Ever since he left, I haven't heard a word from him. It's
You
been
went
like...
to Salvation?
Hmm?
Did you went to Salvation?
He went in that direction, yeah.
Why?
Why
There,
is-
because of the explosion, there's pretty much... Yeah, I was kind of like, uh-oh, what's happening with my
No,
cousin?
I'm sorry.
My cousin is in danger!
No, I'm sorry.
I love that now cousin is just explanation for anything that happens.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Everybody who's connected to Ares is a cousin at this point.
She's a cousin.
I'm very big
No,
fan of
Brayton.
it.
Well, you know about Brayton, you know, like he lost his job a little while ago, and he's sort of been on this like downward spiral. But I haven't heard from him in a little bit. So if your friends ever go back that way, you might want to just go with them and ask around, see if they've seen him.
I will. That's weird. Didn't he get a sending stone or anything?
No, because they fired him. It's a thing that he's still sort of on house duty, partly. So you know, he's still our cousin, but like.
Oh, they actually threw him out. I actually.
Oh yeah,
didn't
no,
know
he was
that.
drinking on the job. So they like during the train rides, he is steering the train and he was drinking on the job.
That's dumb as hell.
Yeah, no,
that
that's
sounds
fucking
like him.
that's fucking
Mm.
stupid. No.
I
We all
will-
know
I
you
will-
drink on
Some
the
pirate
job when you
shit.
get to the station.
Exactly. I'll take. I'll try to look for him then. Hope he's
Alright.
okay. Okay,
Yeah.
I hate you and love you. Goodbye. Just
Yeah,
stand
you're a
up and
fuckhead. Don't tell anyone
I'll
that I
actually
said that I
just-
love you.
just leisurely going through the door and be like stopping and going back three steps. and
No, no, don't you fuck. Fuck!
Like, I just run out.
You hear him swearing as you run away.
Like, shit! Forgot the ring. Ow. That's a new thing.
Willow, you also receive a little letter from, you know, your parents.
Mm-hmm.
It's sort of in the lines of, so we heard that you're the new sheriff of some sort of town out near the Mournland. We haven't heard from you in like a few months. Is everything okay? We're a little worried about you. We hope to sort of, you know, reconvene soon. Maybe we'll send Sybaris Sailor down. You know, Sybaris Sailor is the ship of your family. Like your dad is the pilot of the Sybaris Sailor. Maybe we'll send like Sybaris Sailor down if you're still in the area. Like we would love to meet Sheriff
Yes.
Delirandar.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it says.
They misspelled their
Yes,
own last name, crossed it out, and then wrote
I feel it, you know.
We'd love to, you know, meet with Sheriff Delirandar. It sounds very important. We're so proud of you. Love, Mom and
Fuck.
Dad.
Fuck. Because she's not the sheriff anymore. So she's like, shit.
No, you never gave anyone else the sheriff job. You just fucking
I-
left.
No, I
Oh my God,
told
this Salvation is gonna be the-
thing.
Told
I told Becca
told
to get a new
Becca.
sheriff.
Is this true?
Yeah, she
Yes.
did. She
Alright,
absolutely
well,
did.
it's not in the letter. God damn it, I keep moving the map. Hang on. Why?
Stop moving the map, Michelle.
I'm sorry. And Dumar, your attention is caught by like the next day's newspaper. As you're sort of like, walking the streets, one of the headlines catches your attention, which reads "Plague in New Sire." And it's about the item that your mother's been writing you about as well, so I will actually show you. There we go. The newspaper of the next adventure.
Sky blue. I've seen that somewhere.
I like Sky Blue already.
Yeah.
And I can hear, it was ghastly. I can hear it.
It was costly.
It was ghastly.
A filthy pauper dressed in leather rags who snatched my pearls and tossed them to a talking seagull. Oh, by the way, I've changed the seagull to a goose, because goose are superior to seagulls, just so you guys know.
Period. Period.
So it's a goose for our attention.
I can hear the old men nobles who are reading this like, oh, pish posh.
I can just hear the honking of the goose just honk.
Also, Lady Imris Earstarn, who is family of Tybalt and Cesaria.
Yeah.
Of course.
I was like, what? They got robbed? Oh no, wait, no, that's not them. it's the Imris, whoever that is.
Okay, so upon seeing this newspaper, Dumar is absolutely gonna write a novel, a letter.
The letter has the length of a novel, yes.
Basically asking for actual updates because the newspaper was very vague. Asking whether she and his sister are okay, and probably urging them to stay safe, even if that means not helping someone, because he knows that they would probably go to the extent of going far too far to help somebody. But it's like, please stay home, keep your distance, wash your hands.
5 feet, 5 feet.
Masks, put the mask on.
Yeah, basically they're living in COVID era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna like. He would probably go
Wear
to
your
like.
magical masks.
Wear your mask.
Pharmacy to get like, okay, quick, what do you do when there's pandemic? And like write everything down that they told him. Like, this. Yeah, he would absolutely do that. And just urge them to be careful. And also, something on advice. You're the lucky one not to come to the ball. It was boring. Also, please tell me we are not relatives to Jovi.
You actually receive a letter back from your sister, who writes like, yes, I've informed mom of all the things that you've told her, blah blah blah. Also, I hope you kept my drawing, because I put a lot of effort into that shit, and it was really good. Also, I don't believe for, like, every single sentence starts with also. Also, I don't believe for a fucking second that the ball was boring, because I read in the newspaper that there was an attack, and you were apparently there, so it must have been really interesting. And also, you love balls, so there's no way that this, like, that it was boring. I don't believe you.
You love balls!
Oh, yeah, that's a double innuendo
Also,
there.
she says you love balls, and then in brackets she puts XD. And then, and then there's a PS from your mom underneath it, which says, no, we are not related to Jovi or Grass, and I hate him.
He is actually gonna send a response before we left. Starting with, thank God we are not related. This guy is a nightmare.
That's it? You just write back, thank God we're not related, and you pay like a gold piece to have this sent away to your family?
No, this is sort of like, you can see that the envelope was already sealed and then opened up, and there's gonna be another paper with actual letter because he was so happy he's not related. He got excited and sealed it.
What are you using my house for? SMS? What the hell?
Yes, as
Send
you
these
should.
2 words to my family.
As you should.
Far away.
I
As you
added
should.
another one because he actually responded to sister about the drawing. Like, yeah, I have your drawing. I hold it very dearly to my heart. I was hoping for a pregnancy update as soon as I saw it. Because it looked like drawn by a child.
That sort of wraps up the
And by
week
the way-
because it takes like 3 days for the letter to get
I
back,
know,
and then like
I know.
yeah.
And we both know you're jealous because I'm getting more balls than you do.
You start with an extra hero point. I don't care.
I'm not done yet. And he is gonna he's gonna draw himself. Oh, there's gonna be a long paragraph about how he loved getting dressed up for a ball because he found this suit in like a dungeon, and there's gonna be a whole paragraph describing how fabulous he looked on the ball. And like, and then Willow had this matching, and like, there's a full write that whole page about how the outfit of him, Willow, and the dog were amazing because they had a matching trio basically. And then he is gonna attach one more drawing purposefully made badly. Like, I know he drew himself on the balls with like the flag of the pirates, like a sticky man with a bow tie. And wish we were here, XOXO.
Yeah, we cut to a scene of your sister sitting in like a lazy chair with a mask on, like reading this letter, and you can just see her thoughts going, "See, I told you so. It wasn't boring," you know, because first you said the ball was boring, and then you put a whole paragraph in the next letter about how fun it actually was to like prepare for it. So we cut to her being like, "I told you so." Very nice. So we cut to sort of the end of the week, unless anyone else wants a specific scene or a specific thing that they want to do.
No.
No, I just bought a violin and that's it.
Nice, I like it. You guys have been summoned once more to the offices of Flamewind, a Sphinx resident at Morgrave University in the city of Sharn. Flamewind is an expert on the Draconic Prophecy and is known for recruiting adventuring parties to investigate the prophecy's mysteries. You arrive at the university in Upper Memphis on a grey, humid afternoon. It is raining in the City of Towers, and the lights of the district bloom through the raindrops. Does anyone have anything relevant that they added to their character sheet that they feel like they should share? Like, Uni chose summon minor elementals as a new spell. Is anything else got like some? Anyone else got some cool shit?
I'm a barbarian. I don't have cool shit.
Okay. I mean, I got the Relentless Avenger, so basically I can, as soon as someone starts moving away from me, I can just hunt them down, so that's it.
Nice. Alright. The spires of Morgrave University loom through the rain. After checking your papers, one of the faculty leads you through the campus to the dome of Lareth Hall. The Sphinx Flamewind lounges behind her desk scattered with maps and parchment. Her black leonine body is marked with orange tiger-like stripes and her mane is braided. She scrutinizes you with her golden gaze. Greetings. The fates have conspired to draw us together again. Scroll down, scroll down. I'm sure you've read the newspaper. Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah, what that? Dumar's
do you
gonna
think
look at
about
Ares at this point.
I think
Newspaper?
I really like this. This sky blue guy sounds. The group sounds cool. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I'm
like
kind of worried about the meeting of the 12th, but
Yeah, that's
they
the
will not.
thing.
They will not tell us much anyway.
I'm personally very concerned about the play.
Wait,
Are we actually able
Am
to
I
find
supposed to
the
do
pandemic?
something for that? I don't think I'm supposed to do something for that. Am I
Dumar,
supposed to do
what?
something for that?
Dumar, why the plague? House Jurasco does said they have it under control.
Actually, did my family say something like, yeah, the newspapers lie, it's a mess, or actually have it under control?
I mean, your sister wrote you back, so she's being a little bit more honest than your mom was, and she's like, you know, it's getting kind of bad out here. I'm sort of secluding myself to make sure I don't get sick. Mom is trying to like do her best, but you know, I've told you her advice, blah blah blah. Like, it's pretty bad, but you shouldn't come back just for this. You should stay out there. You're doing great work.
Killing people on the vault.
Yes.
Well, she doesn't know that that was you. I don't assume that you... Like, I assume you told her all about how fun the ball was and the dances and shit, but not the fact that you murdered someone there. So,
Absolutely
she's like,
not.
you're doing great work, we're so proud of you, we received the money you sent, blah, blah, blah. You know, like, reassuring you that you shouldn't come back, because if you come back, then no one is bringing in any money, basically.
Okay. Yeah. So, I mean,
So, did
newspaper
you
really
catch...
sugarcoated the plot thing. It's way worse than they are saying.
That sucks.
Like, how's Jurasco arrived and are controlling the situation? It's stable. It's not going down, basically.
Okay.
Anyway, you guys are in Flamewind's office, so... No, I don't mean about the committee, and I don't mean about the plague. I mean about the other thing. The thief!
The thief.
Sky
Yes.
Blue.
Yes, when dark
Yeah.
lanterns flicker in light of the silver torch, the king in green rides north on a bolt of steel. Two nations prepare for war as all eyes turn to sky blue. Now, the last sentence is the only one that we haven't quite figured out yet about the prophecy.
Oh, that makes sense.
Maybe
Why
it's
do
a
I have a
distraction.
feeling? Why do I need the feeling that we need to get to this sky blue thief?
Well, nobody knows
That sounds fun.
where Sky Blue is hiding out, but I was looking through my library and I found perhaps another verse that might help. When the eyes of the Sphinx turn to the sky, the robber steps from her crimson tower in the clouds. This suggests that Sky Blue might be hiding near one of the magical airship landing beacons in Skyway.
That's very specific.
Well, Crimson Tower in the clouds, or specifically the lighthouses on Skyway.
This almost... This is less of a riddle.
Yes,
Can
I
you
know, this
say
is a
the thing
draconic
again?
prophecy. It could be about millions of things that happened 300, 400, 500 years ago, but it could also be this.
Would make sense.
The eyes of the Sphinx turn to the sky. When the eyes of the Sphinx turn to the I put it in the chat. Turn to the sky. The robber steps from her crimson tower in the clouds. And
So what I'm
Flamewind will say
hearing
to you, the draconic prophecy has existed for as long as the Dragonmarked houses have existed. It's 3,000 years. We're talking about something that could have happened a long time ago. We're not certain. That's the nature of the prophecy.
Well, but
So-
it would make sense that it's right now, because this is literally happening right now.
I mean, do we have any other clue at all of what to do? We might as well follow this one and see where it goes.
I would ask that you find this Sky Blue and bring them to Lareth Hall so that I can determine their role in the prophecy. As a reward, I will pay each of you 200 gold pieces.
Of course. So what I'm hearing is you're gonna take a nap while watching the sky and we do all the work, right?
Yes, that's what I'm paying you for.
For 200 gold, I'm absolutely in.
Cool.
I was thinking about how to live my life with the price we got earlier, but even more, hell yeah.
This person sounds interesting anyway, because, well, sometimes people deserve a good robbing.
Sure, I mean, just bring her to me. I don't really care about, arresting, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Just bring her to me, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Just to make sure it has to be alive, right?
Yes, I want to interrogate them.
No,
Yeah.
Domar, it's dead.
Oh, I mean, She just said alive. So are you? Wait. Okay. We have to bring her alive to interrogate her, Willow. That's the whole plan.
Yes,
I mean,
please.
Yes.
She's not really.
I
wait,
know it was sarcasm. Dumar doesn't.
Has made a name for herself, Stephen. Okay. Now, obviously, alive. She's not doing anything bad. She's helping the ones who need help.
Well, this is speculation, right? The street tale is that she is helping the weak and the wounded with the money that she steals. But that's just to make up for the fact that she is doing this, maybe. Who knows? Just bring
So
her
we're
to me.
not-
I want to ask her about the prophecy thing. I don't really care about the other stuff.
Yeah, I was talking to Dumar anyway.
Oh,
So
sorry.
we're not just killing her. We're bringing her here.
All right. I was just making sure of the criteria of the mission. Don't worry.
Yes, we're bringing her
sure.
back.
I mean, there is someone I want to kill, but that's definitely not her. At least I hope so. If that's the person, then you are not getting her alive. But let's go.
We're not killing the person who is in the prophecy, who is probably needed.
Maybe
Can we
it
just
is
do
them.
this?
Yeah, let's go.
Before we go, I actually don't know where we should go.
Right, where should... Yes.
Miss Flamewind,
Oh, yes.
do you have any idea where we should start looking?
I mean, I have actually a little thing about that. You see, the reason that Sky Blue... No, hang on. The reason that Sky Blue hasn't, been arrested yet is because she keeps escaping. So you need to be quick. And not just quick on your feet, Eris, but quick in the sky. So I actually would like to do a little test before you leave, so that I can be certain that you will do good on this job.
So do we have to punch each other again?
No. It'll just be a race.
Oh,
Hooray!
I can do
a
that.
race? What race?
Of course you can do
A
that.
steeplechase race.
A what?
Oh.
What the fuck is a steeplechase? That's from the plan. What the fuck is a steeplechase race?
So we'll do
I
a
feel that
steeplechase race on a source sled.
What?
Yes, say that 5 times fast with a lisp.
No, thank you.
No. So, Eris, you know what source sleds are. They are sleds
Yeah.
that fly. And basically she wants you to do a race on these, flying sleds.
Yes. That sounds amazing.
Sure. Doesn't change anything for me. Ooh, sorry.
Yeah. So I need to let you guys in on something.
Wait,
Yes.
I'm still confused. What is this? I'm still confused. What is this race about?
You
We're
just have to race each
slaying.
other to show that you know how the sleighs work.
I do not know how this works.
It's okay, I'll tell you in a moment. But basically I was informing Marcus earlier. I have set up the next leg of our journey in a new server. So I have to quickly add your character sheets to this server and then copy you guys over. So I should have done this while you guys were leveling up, but I forgot.
Wait, new Discord server or new roll
No,
20?
a new roll 20.
Ah.
Listen, I told you my brain is dead today.
It's okay.
So ambitious.
Import
Assuming
existing character.
Willow knows about flying sleighs, so she'll just inform Dumar about the fucking sleighs.
And
Well, not only this can fly.
Yes.
Probably hovering.
Flying is so much more fun.
and Dumar. Does anyone have extra character sheets except for Pochi's character sheet?
Wait, what?
Like I need
yeah.
to transport
Oh, yeah, I
character
have-
sheets
I have-
over.
Not anymore.
I mean, I have also the one that I keep forgetting that I have.
You have Dusty.
The Dusty. I
Yeah, but
have
Dusty doesn't
Dusty.
work for you, so you don't really need the character sheet.
Dusty
just
just
carry-
follows you around.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
you ran out of ammo a while ago.
He's best buddies with the Pocieszyciel, that's it.
Yep.
And Mackie is no more.
Mhm.
May it be rusts in peace.
Wait. The chat history wasn't deleted when I made my copy. I still have to delete the chat history. That's the whole reason why I made the second server, you guys. So that you guys cannot see all my enemies' roles. I'm almost done, don't worry.
So good.
Settings. Clear chat archive. Delete chat. There we go, it's deleting the chat. Now if I launch the game, it should work. You're gonna be like, Meteor Swarm, what's this? It's because I've been setting up the high-level character sheets.
Oh no.
There we go.
I hope that's for later.
More like it. Yeah, obviously.
Nope, for now.
No, we're
the
fighting right
race.
now. 15
So
level.
about that
Let's go.
healer.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Alright, tidy. Yeah, you have this token layer. Alright, I can send you the new link.
From now on, are we gonna play on the new link or
There
is
you
it
go,
just
yeah.
for now?
Just click on it now. Your character sheets should be in there, and we're just gonna keep going from there. Because everything has been set up on there from here on out. If you could just change your name in the bottom to the same name that you have on the other server, that would be great.
Do that in a second here.
Can I see my character sheet?
Yes, I know. I still have to give you access. Change your name first. So we have Uni. There you go. Now you should see your character sheet. And we have Aries. And we have Pochi. There you go. You guys should now be able to see your character sheets.
Yep. As always.
But
Oh, my ring is... Yeah, my ring is there. Neat.
Yeah, it should be the character sheet as you just edited it.
Yes.
woo.
Alright. So you guys will be chasing on source sleds, and I'm sure I have some text to read for you, so I'm gonna go back to the adventure. There it is.
Yay.
As you step outside, the clouds part momentarily in the late afternoon sunlight sparkles over the west spires of Morgrave University. High above, the Sphinx watches impassively from the domed window of Lareth Hall. With a nod, she will sign the start of the race, but we will not do that until we're all ready and set and able to, you know, do what we want to be doing. So, what you need, first of all, is the newspaper as a little handout. It's just easier to find this way. And also, the sourcelet handout. There you are. So, basically, you will be racing from the black circle to the, first, I guess, to the blue circle, and then to the green, and then the yellow, and then the orange, and then the red. So we'll start going to the blue circle, but it'll be fine. You don't have to keep track of movement. You have to keep track of which spire you're at, basically. And to win the steeplechase, you must go to each of the spires, circle it, and then be the first into the red circle, while keeping away your rivals. To start the race, everyone needs to roll for initiative. Each player in the chase can take one action and one move on their turn, and the chase ends when the first racer finishes at the end. On your turn, you can spend an action to try to dash. This requires a successful acrobatics check or a successful check using air vehicles, which Willow gets a little bonus on because she is from Lurandar, representing pushing your vehicle to the limit. On a success, you circle around the spire ahead and then move to the next. If you fail the check or take another action instead, you cannot dash on that turn. At the end of your turn, you must roll on the steeplechase complication table, which I will do something very special, which I hope works. It worked when I was testing it. There we go. Give me a moment. Don't look at that. The steeplechase complication. You should see a little button appear at the bottom. Steeplechase complication button should have appeared at the bottom of your screen, underneath where everyone's names are.
I don't.
No.
I don't see anything.
That's really weird. You should have access to the steeplechase complication button, but you don't.
I have an official request to put a rule somewhere because I already forgot half of it.
Yes.
Brain no, brainy.
Game handouts. I will put it in. There's a bunch of enters in it because it's a PDF that I'm copying it out of.
Thank you.
Alright, so I guess there's another easy way to do it. At the end of your turn, basically you're going to be putting this text into the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, maybe I'm supposed to do this. Maybe I don't have... Players can roll from tables selected? No, I do have it selected. So yes, if you can, everyone just put it in the chat. No, don't put it in the chat actually, because I don't want to spoil what could happen. Ooh. Alright, so...
So, we have to go to a ring?
Yes, basically...
circuit?
Yes, so basically, every time when you successfully dash, you can go to the next circle.
Yeah.
And the first person to dash all the way around and go into the red circle wins.
And so we're going this way, right?
Yes.
Okay.
To the yellow, and then to the orange, and then to the red. So you're either going to be rolling an acrobatics check, or you're going to be rolling a dexterity air vehicles check, which like I said, I think you get a little bonus on this one, don't you, Uni?
Would that be with other proficiencies or something?
No, because you are of House Lirandar, you should get like a D4 on some of your checks, right?
Yeah, that's the dexterity acrobatics check and an ability check involving navigator's tools. So I don't think that
Oh,
applies
navigator's
to
tools.
the.
But it does
I
work
have-
for the
Yeah.
acrobatics check, I guess. So it's air vehicles and dexterity acrobatics.
I have that one, but just for land vehicles, which sucks because I wanted to use it, but I can't.
Alright. So be sure to choose now if you want to make dexterity checks or be making air vehicle checks, whichever one is better for you if you're proficient in air vehicles. But I'm guessing most of you will be making acrobatics, and don't forget to add your bonus, Uni.
Yeah.
I'm a little sad though that the button doesn't work, because when I tried it on my own player account, it did work. So that's a shame. That's a shame. But
Yeah,
I
I
posted
cannot
like I said, I posted the code, so that's /t blah, blah, steeplechase, whatever. Don't do it yet, but you're gonna be doing it on your turn basically. So
And so,
if you... Oh yeah.
last time, because it's a lot of information. So we have either the choice of making the check with a dash action, or anything else, still like a fight.
If
Or
you
is
want
it-
to fight.
No, just need to know because we have to stop each other as well. So I just need to know that. Not now I know.
Yeah, I mean you can use your action to dash, or you could like try and knock someone off their sled and they're gonna fall like 60 feet to the ground.
Yeah.
These are your options. You could do
That's
like
good.
weird little mind spells if you wanted to. Like these are your friends though, so like keep in mind what you want to do, you know. Also, you have a mission to carry out today, so if you use like action surge and those sorts of things, you don't have them later.
I'll still stab everyone. I don't care. I'm just kidding.
Damn it.
Alright, so roll your initiative, see who goes first. I'm gonna change it to some like, I don't know, Mario Kart music.
Come on.
And again. So I did click advantage, but it didn't roll with advantage, so I will roll again.
Jesus,
Okay, it's still
Duar.
14. It's still 14.
I am speed.
Your speed.
No, it doesn't work. Why? Go to YouTube. So who rolled highest?
Me.
More.
Duar.
Nice. On your turn, do you want to...
Song doesn't work.
I know. I'm trying to fix it. On your turn, would you like to dash or would you immediately try to sabotage someone?
course,
I
it's
am-
my fucking card.
I am tempted to sabotage, but that's me, not Dumar, so I'm just gonna dash.
Alright, so on your turn, you use your
I'll
action to dash.
absolutely
So you're gonna either make a dexterity acrobatics check or a dexterity air vehicles check.
I'm gonna do acrobatic.
There you go. So yes, you managed to push your solar sled and make it to the first spire. So you can move yourself to the blue spire.
Where's the blue spire? I'm looking for a blue spire. Map it. Okay, I see it. Yep. I just have to move there now.
Was the cow murderer? I
Nice.
saw the cow murderer.
Um,
The murderer with cows.
and then you may post the code in chat.
Yep.
Because you roll the complication for the next pilot in the initiative order, which is Eris. So let's see what's gonna
What?
happen to Eris.
Oh god.
So it's not for
I'm
me, for
so
No.
mad.
You always roll for the next person in this chase.
No
There you
complication.
go.
Good news.
You're welcome.
No complication. Eris, what do you want to do on your turn?
Yeah, I don't like being over like sped, so I will dash as well.
All right, try it.
Yeah. 12.
12 is the DC. Yeah, so you also dash. You can move
Woo!
yourself. You can move yourself.
Not today, Dumar.
Yeah.
Also,
I-
yeah, you have one.
Flying! He's just happy to be there. I've never been this high up.
So do I have to roll for complications?
Yes, you roll for complications at the end of your turn. Martina had an extra hero dice.
No complications either, I guess.
Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Alright, so then we go to Willow.
So it was an acrobatics and then the +4, right?
Plus 1d4.
Yeah, the plus d4, that's what I meant. It's going great. Not necessary.
Nice. Yeah, you successfully dashed to the first tower. You can move yourself and roll for a complication for Dumar.
You
Yes.
better roll 0. What is this?
Oh no! So, for Dumar, are you listening, Martina? Do you have a moment? Martina's
I
not
guess
listening.
not.
We'll wait a little moment.
Nie mogę teraz rozmawiać.
Ja mówię do ciebie, nie interesuje mnie twoje...
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mówię
Just
właśnie.
not trying to get killed by cows again.
Yeah, I know.
Interesuje, ty wcześniej mi nie powiedziałaś.
She definitely heard you. Look at that smirk.
Położę sobie. Sama może sobie też wylikować. Będziesz ponosił takie paragony,
Sorry, don't understand
jak
a word.
wstawiać paragony za papier.
I like his parenting strategies. Alright, are we good to keep going? Are they upset with you?
Repeat all
You're
of you just said.
Well, no, we didn't say anything relevant. Alright, so,
What?
Dumar.
I'm
No, you're not muted anymore. Sorry, I'm
We
deaf.
can hear you. Dumar,
Yeah, don't lie.
as you try to start moving towards the next tower, there is a professor on a bridge that you zoom immediately past who, in a surprise, throws his papers into the air. So I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I got +2 to the saving throw because I have Aura of Protection.
Heyo. Ah, so something big did happen, not just the
That's a
chase
20.
ability. Very nice.
That's a 20.
I am going to just add that to your character sheet if you don't mind, alright?
Add what?
The saving throw bonuses, so you don't
Oh,
have
yes,
to
please.
keep doing
I already
that,
have
so
it from
it's a-
previous level. I just completely forgot I had it. So yes, please.
Oh, hang on. So we have your aura of protection, which is a bonus of 2. So there it should, now it automatically adds it to all your saving throws.
Thank you.
Alright, so yeah, as you're halfway in your dash, you manage to sort of dodge this professor and all his papers and you keep going. So do you want to use your action to dash or your action to sabotage?
Yeah, but as I'm flying past the professor, he's gonna. Oh, you dropped something! And toss one paper back at him.
I think he's just.
Yep. All the papers are like falling down the bridge as he was walking across.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to dash. So acrobatic.
Nice. So you make it into
Damn.
the green circle. And you may roll a complication for Eris. Nice. All
Why am I
right.
the only one getting complications?
So Eris, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
I would do the movement,
Yep.
obviously, to half, and I would try.
Movement
I'll-
doesn't take you to half. It's the dash that takes you all the way to the other side. So
So I wouldn't move if I do something
Yeah.
else.
because it
I
doesn't
don't-
explain, like it says you have a move and an action, but it doesn't explain how far you can get if you just move. So I'm gonna say you move. If you dash, you go to the next tower.
I don't like that somebody's faster than me. I will just try to go and dash then.
All right.
Normal acrobatics. Yeah. And then complications, right?
Yeah.
Boop.
Nice. This is not good Mario
That-
music. There we go.
That is personal. I'm feeling this personal.
I'm
Alright.
sorry.
Willow,
You're not.
you know what
Yes.
to do. You know what to do. Nice.
Oh,
Move yourself.
Oh, rolling's so good. I don't like that.
Waste them now. Do it. Oh no! So, Dumar, Dumar, as you're circling around this tower, you see a cat belonging to one of the professors sit on one of the balconies, and he leaps aboard your solar sled. If you allow it to land, it will panic, and you have disadvantage on all ability checks until you take an action to kick it off, or take a turn to land and release it. But do you
Not when I
allow it
take
to
action
land
off.
on your solar sled as it jumps towards your sled? It's mid-air, right? This cat.
Oh. No, Dumar is panicking as well. Why is the cat flying? What is happening?
Do you allow it to land, or do you try to steer out of the
No.
way? Alright, so the cat's
Okay.
gonna fall 60 feet and die. Alright. It's jumping off the bow. Do you want it to land on your sled, or do you want it to fall to its death?
I wanted to land.
Alright, so it lands on your sled. So, you have disadvantage on your ability check until you take an action to land and set it down on the ground. So what would you like to do?
Okay, so here's the thing. I'm having inner conflict because I hate to lose, but Dumar would not kill a cat just to win the race. So he is gonna allow it to land on the bird.
Alright.
He is not gonna kick it off. Wait, but actually, if I am above the roof, what is the height? How high above the roof I am?
I mean, if you kick it off, it's gonna fall 60 feet.
No, that is unfair.
You can use an action, like it says, you can use an action to land and put the cat off of your solar sled if you wanted to.
I will take my chance with a disadvantage.
Alright, so roll a
For this one.
disadvantage. Yeah, you know what to do.
Tak, robiłam. No.
I get really competitive when it's about racing and stuff. Ooh!
Alright, yeah, the cat is panicking and you go for a second lap around the tower. So you stay in green, so you can roll a complication for Eris. Oh no! Eris! You fly too close to some magic window cleaning equipment! You must make a dexterity saving throw, and on a failed save you are soaked and have disadvantage on your next ability check.
So I can see this, right?
Yes, you see it coming, so you have
Then I have
danger sense.
advantage.
Yes.
No fajnie, bo niektórzy wymagają wiele kalorii na przykład.
What?
Nice.
Oh no! Nope.
Yeah, you see this cleaning equipment, you see the bucket fall over, and you manage to steer out of the way right on time. So you want to use your action to dash?
Yes, and I'll put on my goggles because this is getting very speedy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! And now I'm going to fuck up my acrobatics check. I said I will.
Yeah. You see Dumar is starting to panic, and you're worried for about a second, but it distracts you enough that you're also going for a second.
Nah,
lap.
I'm going to use my hero dice with this one.
Okay.
I want to win.
Jeez.
I don't have any to put out. I can't.
What?
I can pull it out.
no, to
That's weird.
You are aware you have to
I-
roll 5 or 6, right?
I don't care.
Which
I
ones
see.
did I have enabled? Hang on, which ones did I have enabled before?
I
Hang on.
do have a BB to pull out, but not a hero dice.
What? You have a
Hero
BB-8 but not a
dice.
hero dice?
Yeah.
I cannot move my. Oh wait, I'm not touching
But
mine.
they have the same
I'm-
settings.
No wait, I don't have hero dice. That's true. I have like the. I don't have them in equipment. Like physically, I don't have anything to draw.
No, I
down.
don't see them either.
What?
I can
Wait.
see
Oh
Willow's
wait.
and
I think
Marcus,
I
can
didn't
steal
set
them.
up the front of the card. Hang on. I know. I'm gonna hang on. I need. Hang on. Dice.
No,
Come
don't
on.
steal my cards.
You guys are stealing each other's cards. Stop it. Stop it. No chaos.
She didn't let me steal the card. Actually, since when do I need a permission to steal? That's the whole reason. I'm not borrowing, I'm stealing it. I should be able to just do
Since that
that.
you're no longer a mod above me.
What?
Since that you're no longer a mod above me, you need permission to steal my shit.
I don't like that.
All right. Do you guys see the card now?
No.
No, I saw
No,
them.
still no.
I see the dice of Martina. But no, go away.
But you guys don't have
Yeah,
permission to draw
now
them
I
out.
see. And now I see it. I see it now. I'll
I
pull
don't
mine
see
out
it.
now.
I still don't.
Or should I wait before I pull the dice out?
Oh, I have it now. Thank you.
No, you can pull it out if you can. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And now, obviously, this is going to be a 5 at least.
Sorry, I'm competitive.
All right. So you're gonna stay in this circle as you tap into that extra little
So
heroic bit of
annoying.
energy that you guys have. It doesn't
It-
work.
It's like the gong is like, haha, this is going to be fun. My eye.
Yes. All right.
I
So
was flying around with the cat on the board.
Oh, wait.
Willow, you can
You're
roll.
doing
Or
okay.
you can roll complication for Willow. Oh, there we go.
Oh
Willow.
no!
You see Dumar move around the left side, gets jumped by a cat. Ares move around the right side, almost gets hit by cleaning equipment. So you choose to go over the top. But there is a gargoyle who sort of like starts moving, who is sitting on the top of the spire. And I need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, this is
Please.
a bad one.
Yes.
Hey!
Nice. So as you go over the top of the tower and you are startled by this gargoyle that suddenly starts moving, you nimbly dodge. You have had sword lessons before from your dad, so you sort of tap into like, what would my dad say? My dad would say, never panic in a situation of stress. What a wise man he is. And you'd like dodge out of the way and keep going so you can make your dexterity check.
Oh no!
Well,
That's a natural one.
you don't keep moving. Basically, yeah. I mean, it's a punishment enough that the embarrassment of rolling a 1. So you can
Okay.
roll complication
Yeah.
for Dumar.
Come on. Give him something.
I have already
Here.
a cat.
Yeah, the
There
cat.
goes the second cat that tries to jump onto your sword sled. You allow it to land on your sword sled.
Where did all these cats come from?
And the end, Dumar is full with cats. Like,
Dumar,
what
do
the
you
hell
allow
is
it to land
going
on your sword sled? I assume yes. Alright, you now have 2 cats on your sword sled, so it's gonna take 2 actions to get both of them off. What would you like to do on your
I was trying
turn?
to get the cat off, but at this point I'm enjoying the cats. I'm playing with them.
It's a double disadvantage.
So you can roll
That's not.
just with disadvantage, because disadvantage doesn't stack. Yep, you stay here. Alright, you can roll a complication. Alright,
No
Eris.
complication.
No complication. You have your goggles on.
Oh yeah, I'm moving. I can kind of see now. I say this while I'm probably going to roll. Shit. I don't have another hero.
Yeah, that-
Well, sucks, buddy, sucks. Alright, you roll a complication for Willow.
Oh no.
Oh, Willow, you see someone with a sling, an item you're all too familiar with, and they shoot a marble towards you. So I'm going to see if it hits.
That's not bad.
It's a 14 to hit.
Yeah, that
You get
hit.
hit in the face with the marble as you're flying, and you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Come on.
And then you
Shut
can
up.
and then you can take your action. Alright, well,
Damn
it
it.
knocks you off course enough that you're not quite at the next spire
Nope.
yet. I mean, at this point, y'all are like definitely halfway there, but you know, you're struggling to get to this next spire. I guess this plaza area is just kind of busy with like people and things that are distracting you guys right now. Roll complication.
Yay!
Kumar,
Yeah.
no
If
complication.
I had gotten the third cat,
I should another cat.
It's a 1 in 20 chance you get another cat.
I would have to.
Nice!
Yay.
So even with disadvantage, you make it onto the next tower.
While 2 cats are holding on like.
The cats have little goggles as well.
Oh,
Alright, roll
Kumar gave
complication.
them little goggles.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Eris, a group of celebrating students throw their mortarboards into the air. I don't know what mortarboards are, but sure. You avoid them, but in doing so, you have disadvantage on your next acrobatics check using air vehicles.
This
You have
sucks.
disadvantage.
I'm trying to dash though.
Yep.
Woo!
Nice!
Hey.
You make it to the yellow tower. And then you roll complication. 2 more checks, guys. 2 more checks. and you're there.
I'm flying besides Dumai like. The hell?
The 2
Okay.
cats that are holding on for dear life.
God damn it,
Hey.
Willow!
What the fuck?
Nice! Roll for complications for Dumar. We're not even gonna stop on that one. Just keep going. No complication! Dumar! You are still have disadvantage because there are 2 cats on your sled. Nope. It's called roll for complication. Uh-oh!
Talk about
Eris! A flock of birds takes off from the roof directly in your path. You see this coming, so you make a dexterity save with advantage.
They were afraid of my cats and
Nah, yeah.
through your direction.
You
Just being like-
pile through them, and no consequences are suffered.
Actually, I'm just like doing like around them, like actually
Barrel!
turn over.
Yeah.
They're just
Okay.
goose. A bunch of goose.
Yeah, it's Goose, obviously. Come on, baby. Fuck my life.
All right, roll complication for
many-
Willow.
Did I just also roll 2 natural ones in a row
Yes.
again?
All right, Willow. That cleaning equipment that Eris avoided earlier has moved to a new window, and you need to make a dex save. Nice. You also managed to dodge out of the way. Make your acrobatics check. Roll,
Wee, wee,
you roll
wee.
your d4. Don't forget your d4. Yeah. So you tap. You feel Willow as you're flying, and you're willing this board to move forward, and you're losing. Where is your dragon mark?
On her like lower arm.
On your lower arm.
Yeah.
Do you have it covered usually?
Yeah.
All right. You do sort of feel like energy sort of pulls out of it as you're sort of tapping into your like, you know, ancestral powers that have been passed through the generations for 3,000 years down toward you.
Just for you to win the race.
Just to win the race. Yes. Well, the dragon mark doesn't know.
They don't
All
care.
right. Roll complication.
Hello. Yumar,
Is it
get
no?
another cat, please.
Ah.
No.
All right,
Damn it.
Dumar, you're up, but you still have disadvantage because you have 2 cats on your sled. I have bad news for you, buddy. That's not gonna cut it. Roll complication. Oh
Another
no,
bird.
Eris, the flock of
So
birds is
many
back.
goose. So many Goose.
Roll our deck save. Nice.
14.
All right, roll your action.
Ooh.
Dashing. Oh, come
No.
on. What is going on? No.
Willow, roll complication for Willow.
Yes.
Woo.
Hey,
Yay.
Willow,
Yeah,
your
but
turn.
that's like with 2 cats just climbing.
Nice.
Move
I
yourself.
hate it. I hate it.
Bye.
Arrow, Dumar, Eris, Dumar. As the 2 of you are sort of stuck on this roof, you can see uncanny speed come from this woman who was built for the sky.
There's like 18 cats on Dumar and 18 million birds on Eris. What the fuck is going
Yeah,
on?
and Willow also has goggles, right? She has them on, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see this woman built for the sky, dash past. She has perfect form, right? She knows how to make herself aerodynamic. So, yeah, it's going quite good for Willow. So roll a complication for Dumar.
Yumar, please get another
Cat,
cat. For the love of
cat.
God. No.
No, it's a flock of birds,
The birds.
obviously. It's that roof. It has a flock of birds on it. Alright, Dumar, make your deck save. Like I said, the bonus is already in there, so whatever you roll is just what you get.
Oh,
There you
I
go,
forgot.
again.
Oh no.
So you're rolling an 8.
So,
So
Yeah.
you need to make a Constitution save. As you hit a flock of birds with your cats. Nice. You're not stunned, so you can still use your action to keep moving if you want.
I will.
Two geese are dead, by the way.
The cats ate them.
Both of the cats have a goose in their mouth. All right, make your action. Your action. Your action.
I have right now. I have a cat.
You're covered in bird shit, by the way.
Oh no, that is
And bird
horrible.
blood. Yeah.
Wait, no, I'm gonna use my die.
You guys have a full mission after this. Oh my god.
Paris,
You have
this is
two of
more
them,
important.
I don't know why I rolled twice, but I passed
That's a
anyway.
fine.
Yeah. You pass, so you move to the next one, and then you roll a complication. All right, Eris, that gargoyle that Willow ran into has been flying after you, but you don't see it until the very last moment. So make a
Why
wisdom
is
saving
it-
throw to not be frightened.
Why is it Western?
Oh no. Yeah, that's my
Nice.
thing.
So yeah, you don't fall off your sled and take a fuck ton of damage. So yeah, what do you want to do?
Woo.
Oh, yeah, I'll go.
All right.
Starts.
Oh no.
You will not.
Roll a complication for
You
Willow.
will stay right there.
Oh, please take the one where she explodes and send me. Fuck!
Willow needs one more
Yes.
successful check. There we go. Very nice. So with a 15, no, I did not mean to open Microsoft Teams. Thank you. Nope. Go away.
Nope.
It's right next to my Google Chrome, and I just wanted to open Chrome, you guys. Yeah, Willow. You dive and swoop through the arched doorway of Larith Hall. Faculty and staff scatter in surprise as you swing to a stop on the outside of Flaywind's office. The Sphinx smiles at you and she is very satisfied at your actions.
Yes.
And she says, looks like you know how to handle that thing. The winner receives a hero point.
Yay.
So I assume that Dumar and Eris would still want to find out who came in second. Because you're both very competitive. Like, the race
Dumar is
technically
very
ended.
confused on the whole animal thing happening because it was like 2 birds and 2 cats on this.
So if you want,
Not notice that we know what.
if you guys want, we could finish the round if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Willow,
Dumar
you can
is
roll
making a new
complication.
arc of Noah with like 2 birds and 2 cats. Oh no, Dumar.
Yeah, no. But Willow didn't roll a complication.
Alright.
Oh, right.
Another cat.
Here,
Oh,
the
no.
gargoyle.
Make a wisdom saving throw, Dumar.
I don't very wisdom.
You gotta roll 2 wisdom saves for the cats, you guys. 1 cat succeeds, the other fails and dies.
No!
Oh no! Not the
You
cat.
succeed though. I'll say because you're right above a tower, the cat sort of jumps and rolls, and the goose sort of breaks his fall, and he managed to hang on to the edge and sort of like climbs up and is fine because I don't want to kill cats for
That happened.
jigs and
Dumar
giggles.
shouts, my cat!
Alright. Alright, so you can roll a complication. Oh, there we go. So that is for Eris. Eris, you're targeted by a Wayward Firebolt spell from Wand training class. So let's see what happens. Does a 14 hit?
No,
Nice. So you can keep going with your action.
I will. I will. There we go.
Nice. Yeah, you move. Good job. Willow, if you would just roll a complication for Dumar, please.
Not me?
Sure. Well, I mean,
No, it's
yeah,
okay.
technically Uni is out, so yeah, just you roll for each other because you're
Okay.
each other you want to beat.
That's even better.
I would say I don't have my shield right now, so I'm having only 17 of the AC.
I don't know why it rolled again. I didn't click anything.
It's It's okay.
Like my acrobatic.
So, it's that student with that slingshot. They hit Uni before, quickly ran to the other side of the university, and is now trying to like take you out, Dumar.
Yeah.
We're so fast.
Rolls 17 to hit you, which still misses because I assume you're in full. Do you have your shield equipped while you're racing?
Actually, I think there's plenty of room for him to just like, I don't want to fall. Going
So you just
along
have the
with it.
shield on you to like break your fall
And like the
potentially.
cat,
Yeah,
like
no,
the
that's-
cat's on the
fucking
arm
king.
of like the
That is-
shield.
That is why he's so slow, because the wind just stops up the
Alright,
shield. and
yeah.
he's like-
So shoots the slingshot, ping, it hits off the shield. You can use your action.
Me and my cat.
Nice!
Ooh, Dumar.
Dumar, who's taken this cat on a journey of a lifetime, defeats
Can we keep
Ares
the cat?
in a sky race. As you guys get back to Flamewind, she says, well, I
Actually,
suppose...
Wait, before we get there, I would like.
Can we keep the cat?
Yes.
No, it's
try
a
to
professor's
save the
cat! Like, as soon as you land, it makes its way off toward its owner.
Damn
No,
it.
I wanted to keep the cat.
You have 2 pets already.
Keep the cat.
Can I at least pet the cat? I
We'll redo this. We'll redo this on the ground at some point.
Nah. No.
Alright. Now,
You are fucking hilarious with those birds.
these soar sleds are a gift from me to you. You may keep them. Don't break them.
Wait,
Okay.
what did you give us?
She gives you
The
the
soar
soar sled, so you have like a hoverboard basically.
Yes.
Each of you has the hoverboard. You should have access to the handout, but I'll just show it to you again. There it is. You can find it in the journal. It's in adventure number 7's folder.
Dumar is gonna look at it like, does it look like some visions? Why are the cats coming?
Yours has fish pattern on it. Yeah, definitely. And also, it also says that she gives a feather token to you, Uni, as the winner.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what it does? I believe you can cast feather fall
Yeah,
from it.
Featherfall.
Yeah.
We had this one before with the giant robot thing.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, and she details that you should make your way to Skyway and search the beacon towers, because that is basically what she thinks the prophecy means. When the eyes of the Sphinx turn to the sky, the robber steps from her crimson tower in the clouds, and the beacon towers are red, like lighthouses, basically.
Mhm.
But I think that's a pretty good time to wrap up this adventure for now.
Too bad.
I know. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. I was planning to introduce my character before now, but I was like, nah, you guys will be fine. Like, we're not gonna get to the fight, so, you know.
Oh, Ares is angry as shit at this point. He lost the race. That's a no-go. Especially with all that flying shit. Always that flying shit that breaks us.
Flying
early
shit.
down.
Amazing.
You hear, like, your mother's voice in the back of your head, Ares, just go, my little Fastius. And then you hear, whatever the fuck your cousin's name is in your head, and it's like, you can't
Sorry.
take the blame for everything, but you're a little shit.
I'll punch some door. I don't know.
Jory. I have to
random
remember
door.
that his name is Jory. I'm just gonna put it there so that I can look it up sometime in
Jory.
the future. His name is Jory. Yeah, so from now on we'll be playing on Oracle of War, an Oracle of War story version 2, basically. So you can just delete the old one, because I have it myself. I can take any character sheets out that you need. Also, as you can see, you don't have access to any of the handouts except for the useful items. So I will show you the powers of the Oracle as a reminder. I will show you spellcasting services that are available should you need them. I I don't know what else you had before that you would want.
I'm okay.
Basically, oh yeah, basically we have this, right? Fortunes of War. You have the newspaper of Adventure 5, if you ever want to go back to that one. That's Grace Drive. You don't really need Grace Drive anymore. And the newspaper of 6. Like, if you guys specifically want, like, the letter with the coded message or whatever, you know, just let me know. But, you know, I don't think you really need. I'm just gonna show you the newspapers because those have, like, you know, plot relevant information. If you want to go back to, like, what was that thing about again with the thing that we're supposed to know, you know, like, then that sort of helps you maybe a little bit. So there's Adventure 3 and Adventure 2 and Adventure 1. There you go. So now you, at the
Happy
very
New
least,
Year.
have access to each of the newspapers, and you should be able to find them yourself in the journal as well. All right?
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. All right. So, like I said, the next adventure is gonna pick up with you guys traveling to Skyway to find Sky Blue and bring her alive to the Sphinx Flamewind.
Thank you for the round, Misha.
Yeah.
It was amazing. I loved the race. It was. I don't know if that's my tiredness level or what, but it was amazing.
Yay. And I hope you guys did enjoy the boat adventure, even though it sort of ended up with, like, Ares not wanting to kill Mercutia, Willow actually being friends with Mercutia but having zero problem with killing her. Like, what was that about?
Especially stuff like that makes it way better than just everybody saying, yeah, we kill her, I don't care. Like, we actually have character development in that situation.
Yeah, definitely.
I
But I
felt
didn't
so
expect Willow to
bad.
just be like, yeah, okay. I expected it to be like, wait, why are we killing her? She's nice.
That's Willow.
No, but
Yeah, I guess.
like the thing is that she has like the more skeptical like Bard's training. You know, the College of Whispers isn't that like all fun and games. So she knows like what has to be done to get shit.
Yep.
You know.
Wait, don't you have like an ability that if someone dies within 30 feet of you, you get like their memories or something?
Yeah, they're like what they would tell to like me. Like if Willow would have like a normal conversation, the things that she would tell like Willow, but that's also magic and the wizard, so I couldn't do shit because I also wanted to use Words of Terror.
Yeah.
So like kinda, but I realized like I can't do shit right now because of the magic thing.
I respect that.
Mm.
Alright, yeah, I'll put you guys back on the landing page just in case you want to go over the newspapers again. Why is there's just a tiny little letter right here. I'm gonna just delete that tiny little letter. There we go. Just a tiny little letter in case you want to go over any of the newspapers again. I really like the newspapers. It's sad because Adventures 17, 18, 19, and 20 don't have newspapers.
No.
I know. All the
Well,
others do.
it will take some time before we're there, though.
Yeah.
A few weeks at least.
Are you guys missing anything on this map that you feel like should be here? Like we have coffee stains, we have coffee cups, we have a bag of chips, we have some
All
coins.
characters here.
Yeah, I know, but every time I drag them out, the hit points aren't correct.
I'm just saying that's what I'm
feel like
missing.
I'm missing hit points
Harder
right
than
now
that.
anyway.
I know what we're missing. We're missing the photo of what you should tell.
I'm sorry, did you say something?
No, I did not.
Alright, I'm gonna end the recording. I'll see you in the next episode.